welcome to the weekend stretch run show. We're covering stakes races today. I've got the whole crew here, Oldie, Justin, and Derek. Oldie's got some NHC qualifiers going here, trying to qualify for the NHC, which we will be live at in, what is that, March 11th, 12th, 13th, something like that. We got a bunch of stakes races. 22 races to go over with you guys today. We're going to start out here with race 6 at Tampa in 1 minute. Oldie, I will turn it over to you as you go through what your picks are for this race.
Yeah, so I mean, I thought this race was pretty wide open for me, and I played it differently based on whether it's a ticket or a tournament. So, you know, in the tournament, I thought you had to go for a price here, but you know, in a ticket, you could use somebody like Sapphire Moon here, who is currently sitting at 8-5. I'm not even sure Sapphire Moon's the better of the two Chad Brown horses. Financia.
Oldie, share your screen.
Oh, it was there. I don't know what happened to it. So hold on. I don't know why it disappeared on us.
There we go.
There we go. I'm not even sure Sapphire Moon, other than having Pratt aboard, is the better of the two Chad Brown horses. You're getting a better price on the 6 Financia with Sammy and his Camacho aboard. You know, and did win last time out against a similar group. There does appear to be pace to run into on that 6 as well. You know, I also had some interest in the 8 Austere here, who is a nice price, similar to the morning line. And, you know, if you look at the race sim here,
Jake thinks the 8 might surprise. Gary, Doug, Sylvain, Crypto, Al, Joe, Alan, Wiz, good to see you.
And it looks like, I mean, the system thinks the 9 horse is going to get the lead. And then it's all of them closing here. So I will say, and I brought this up earlier to Justin and Derek here and Chris, that if this was last year, Be My Sunshine would probably be the favorite here off the form, and did finish just missed here in this race last year. So is the second pick and is 13-1. So that's a horse I think you have to use. And then you have a couple of the Clements here. You have Christoph on both, who trained both of them, but you have Eric Cancel is here to cancel your wagers. This horse did win the Tropical Park Oaks about a month and a half ago, and at Gulfstream, shipped in here, and then the 5 Breath Away. But, you know, if it were me here, if you're at my top non-tournament pick would be the 9 Ocean Club out of all of those.
Yes, great handicapper. We did sever our relationship with Bruno. You can find that there are the works listed under there, and then there are notes on various tracks as well. And Justin has been killing it at Fairgrounds. We got Santa Anita, Gulfstream Park, and Oldie covers Oaklawn. Yeah. All right, getting ready to go to the gate here, guys. Oldie, who are your
so
there's work here. There's work notes. Hold on, Oldie. There's work notes. Great handicapper and some of the tracks. So whether it's Santa Anita, Gulfstream, find maybe a little bit at Fairgrounds. So just know that you know it's in my opinion, you have people looking at works and watching video. It's been really good for EquinEdge so that we know what horses are being watched. But go ahead, Oldie. Good luck.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you guys what you liked here. And Justin, I know you and I have chatted about it a little bit. They're going in the gate.
I played a
Yeah,
little bit on the 7
I-
here, just so you guys know. Long shot, real long shot.
Here we go. Good luck.
I thought it was good.
Push club, up level rounds to the outside right.
Yeah, I agree, Justin.
Goes in. Races on the Endeavor Stakes. It's after see you around down toward the inside and put it down. The two inside runners are 1-2. They're that first 16 of the mile. Living up to their outside is waiting over. Here's Ocean Club. Up through the far outside. They work over. They come to the stretch for the first time in the Endeavor Stakes. Ocean Club they go all the way up to Grand Lead. See you around to settle in second on the inside. Then comes Infinite Diamond. The Gold Cummings third. 4 back to Living Embraces in fourth. My Sunshine's down toward the inside fifth. Afternoon is in the box. Horses 6.
Hello, John.
It's inside. The weights are back in 6th and 7th. 2 at the back early out of breath away. Opening quarter mile 23-1. Ocean Club steps out to a 4-length advantage. Ocean Club and Pablo Morales on the backstretch. Clear by 4.5 now. See you around under a good hold from there. Can't sell that second spot. Is Infinite Diamond is still third. Then comes Be My Sunshine. It moves to that one's outside. Puts it over.
Isn't Be My Sunshine a song?
No, that's Steal My Sunshine.
That one goes Saffron Moon. Still the 2 at the back. Stare and breath away. 46-3. So Ocean Club goes to the far turn. That lead's still 4.5 lengths. See you around. Trying to get a little bit closer now from that second spot. It's a length and a half for 2 more. Back to Be My Sunshine. Infinite Diamond between horses. Living starting to lift out 3 deep. Saffron Moon, Venetia. They still race together. They're back in 6th and 7th, about 6 off the top. Ocean Club, the leader at the top of the stretch. It's Ocean Club on the 316 pole. The lead is 2. See you around. Venetia took the shortest.
You need that 3, Oldie.
For the far outside.
Yeah, it's not going to run. Actually, I need the 4 to just win and
Yeah.
pick up.
Get up 3.
8 and run a lick.
Well, I don't know if I'd say not a lick, but
Not a lick. Declan and his cannon.
Yeah. All right. Over to Oakland Park, race number 4.
I go to Santa Anita, Chris.
Yeah.
You got Santa Anita in 3 minutes.
Okay. We can flip over there.
Well, do you want to share real quick?
Yeah.
Well, they talk about. I mean, you can talk about Oaklawn if you want. You got 3 minutes.
I just want to give you guys give you a quick little possible double here. The 9 and the 2 at Oaklawn, the 9 and the 2 to the Lucas 8 here with the huge works, the second time starter. As well, I know Jake likes the 1. The second pick as well. Those were the only 2 horses I really liked in this race.
So you like the 9 and the 2 at Oakland to who?
To the 8.
Paintballer. All right. I can get down with that.
I thought you might. And all right, so Santa Anita, race 1. You know, the 5 got hammered. I thought it would be a higher price. You're getting a great price on the first pick, the 10, Brave Blend here, who was second against Similar last time out at 7-1. It's also top win there. And it's 26% in the horse with a bronze badge there. So that you know, the 5 and the 10 were my top 2 picks based on price, and the 6 was the other one I liked here.
Derek, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I like the 10, and as Oldie mentioned, raced against Similar last time. If you look at the last race, was a 9% win, and this time it's 22%. So it seems to be, and then you're getting the odds you're getting now is 7-1. So I'd go with the 10, and I'm gonna just do the 10. I did like the 5, but I don't like the 5 at 2-1. So I'll go 10 on top of the 2, 4, 6 probably. I'm going to do an exact and a triple.
Kenny, how you doing? Good to see you.
Justin, who did you like in this race?
Yeah, I agree with you. I like the
horses
5 a
have
lot,
reached their
not at that
starting gate.
price
It's
though.
post time. They're lining up for the first.
I'm with you on the 10, and then it was the 1 and the 4 outside that, Derek. I thought, but I didn't like the 4 necessarily. I do like the 4 maybe to get up and hit in the vertical, but I like the 10 best, and then the 1 probably. I think the 5 has a big shot. That horse got
to the
crushed.
outside. We're in the gate. And they're off. Bad to the Bones is going out to battle for the lead. Here's El Rey, though, a little bit quicker, as is Dealer Special. And Ubakakeo on the outside moves up to claim that second spot now. Big Juanito tucked in on the fence. And then Brave Blend. Bad to the Bones, who broke well, settles in a good spot, 5 lengths off the lead. Then it's Hurricane Way outside of Spearfish. Navajo Warrior and Mongolian Altai is close to 15 lengths off the lead. Ubakakeo puts the pressure on El Rey and takes the lead away from him, rounding the first turn. A length and a half behind them comes Dealer Special in third. Big Juanito at the rail. And Brave Blend is 3.5 or so off the pace. Bad to the Bones is next, racing 2 clear of Hurricane Way, who's on a tight hold down on the inside. And now 8 or 9 lengths off the pace, heading toward the half-mile pole. Outside of that rival, Navajo Warrior just went by him. Mongolian Altai second to last, and Spearfish at the back. 3/8 of a mile to run. Ubakakeo has a 2-length lead on Dealer Special. El Rey, Brave Blend. Bad to the Bones and Big Juanito are next, followed by Navajo Warrior. Hurricane Way, 9 lengths off the lead. Mongolian Altai and Spearfish. They're coming toward the quarter pole. Ubakakeo just in front. Dealer Special, Brave Blend, El Rey. Now both Hurricane Way and Navajo Warrior launching their bids on the outside as they reach the top of the stretch. Big Juanito is coming through down at the rail. They're a furlong out. Dealer Special takes the lead. El Rey re-rallying in between horses. On the far outside, Navajo Warrior, Hurricane Way, and Bad to the Bones, El Rey. El Rey was nicely handled to victory.
That's a good price on your 9-horse,
Dealer Special, who held on to third in front of Bad to the Bones.
You're on mute.
Yeah, didn't matter though. I had the 10 on top. I had the 5 in the pick 5, but I guess the money was right. So there was a reason the horse was 2-1.
The money was right.
And I mean, 10 horses at Santa Anita, that's got to be a record this year, I feel like.
Yeah, wait till we get a little further down the card.
And no Baffert in that one, right?
I don't believe so, no.
Which is that 10 horses and no Baffert at Santa Anita is pretty shocking.
Number 5, El Rey was first. 9, Navajo Warrior second. 6, Dealer Special third. And number 2, Bad.
All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park here. Let me get the video queued up and ready to roll in the background. Oldie had some computer issues. He will be back with us in a couple. Gulfstream Park race 7, guys. Did you have anything you liked here?
I mean, the 1 has a somewhat pace advantage, but the problem is the 1 and the 7, I think, might kind of kill each other. So I kind of like the 3 coming a little bit off the pace. And Dylan's been doing okay at Gulfstream, so I'm going to take the 3 at 3-1.
All right, let's watch the race sim here.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Derek. I thought that the 3 had a big shot. I think the 1 has a big shot. You know, the Irad obviously not taking much money on the 7, so that's, and you can see the money coming in on the 3, Derek. So, Super Times I thought looked tough.
We get towards the finish here. You got multiple horses, 4 of them with the blue arrow up front. It's got 7 winning, but 3 horses within a length, one with the ones that nose off of it there. Super Times here certainly could be dangerous in this race for sure.
Has a good work.
Yeah.
Plus note.
There's the plus note there for those breezed easily. Work out at Gulfstream January 25th.
Yeah.
713. I think the system might have this one pretty much right. They're the 5 horse here at 19%. Belmont Junior Alvarado.
You're also getting 21 to 1 on the 2, which if you look at Saez, you're getting, and Chris Davis and Saez are 36% together. I mean, that's something I'm including. I have a 3-2 exacta. And then I have 3-1-2 exacta box. Going to try to beat IRAD, but I also could easily see. But I'm going to go 3 on top and then do a couple different trifectas and exactas behind it.
What about Tux here? Drop it in off of grade 2 into an allowance optional claimer.
Yeah, I mean, it's not it. While it is a drop, if you look at the SOR, it's only. This is a really tough. These are some good horses, and for an allowance race, you're getting a 70 SOR. Mm-hmm. The Remsen only got a 72, so yes, it is, and I think. But I'm more concerned people might be betting this horse, seeing in the grade 2 and saying, "Oh, finished 3rd in the grade 2, and now it is an allowance." But had the lead there. I don't see the 5 getting the lead here. So I mean, is it possible? Yeah. I mean, the horse had a good run the first race at a 48 SOR, but also dropping GSR from 80 to 72. I'm going to pass on the price, but yeah, I mean, I think there's a couple horses that could win this race, but I'd rather take the 3 at a better price and put the 2, the 1, the 7 behind them.
Oldie is back. Oldie, thoughts on Gulfstream Park race number 7?
Gulfstream Park race number 7. Let me finish attempting to get everything situated here. I mean, the 1 looks tough here. River Thames. I know. I believe Justin David liked the 3 Super Times and liked a 3-1 exacta or 1-3 exacta here.
David was with you, Derek. Mr. Harrison also liked 3. It's a good price, 7-2.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
The problem is you need IRAD, I feel like, to push this one, and it's not something that IRAD normally does, unfortunately. He needs to kind of get up there on the 7 because he's the only one with the other speed.
Sorry, guys. I had to swap out computers. For some reason, that one, the fan decided to stop working and it overheated. So
HP?
I don't think it was an HP issue. I think it's a faulty fan, but.
No, David likes this. I'm going to have to put a little more on this 3, I guess.
No, you guys check your text messages. Scotty is sending in new GSRs.
All right. Not off to a good start so far for me.
In the line goes River Thames, Conquering Cat, Super Times. Tux is ready. Indecisiveness to the outside. They're in the gate. And they're off. River Thames is away well from an inside draw. Moving with him is Conquering Cat. These two race on. Out in the center, Rolando won't be far away. Rolando centaured in the red colors. He's up to take the lead. River Thames is now racing in second, backing off Super Times is third. Conquering Cat at the inside is away racing fourth, but he's dropped better than 6 lengths off the speed. Indecisiveness is next. Tux lingers toward the back of the field with Lou. The early trailer is Strength and Guidance. And the run past the opening quarter was
Set a good trip, Derek.
Rolando has the lead with
I was
River
about to say,
Thames at his
even
inside.
if the horse loses,
Gone
I
2.5
can't complain.
lengths better than
I got
Super
exactly what I
Times. Gets
wanted.
the best seat in the house in
So.
third. A gap of another 4 lengths to Conquering Cat, racing together with Indecisiveness. Then it's Lou in front of Tux, and Strength and Guidance is last. Less than half a mile to
It's
run.
one,
The opening half mile was 46-1.
Yeah.
They whistled that second quarter, and Rolando has a neck advantage. River Thames moving to him now second. Super Times. He's had a good trip. We'll see if he can parlay it from third. A big gap, call it 6 lengths to Lou, racing outside of Indecisiveness. The other favorite, Tux, is not running on at all as they run to the top of the stretch after 3 quarters. It's River Thames for a narrow lead. 3 quarters, 1:10-2. River Thames turns first on top. Rolando tries to stay with him second. Super Times is third. They're an 1/8 of a mile from home, but River Thames has a gear the others don't have.
Come on,
He's now
second.
up to 5-length lead in a hurry. Rolando is trying to hold on to second with Super Times, but River Thames proves his debut run was the real deal. He'll win here, wrapped up by 4 lengths.
There you go.
For second, Rolando ran third. Indecisiveness is fourth.
Not going to pay a lot, and the triple's going to pay nothing, but it's something. It'll give me. I won't lose money on the race.
Oldie, you want to share your screen?
Hold on.
And we'll get out to Aqueduct Race 6, the Toboggan Stakes.
It's that kind of year. It's a toboggan. It's toboggan time.
It is toboggan time, except down here in sunny Florida.
It's finally sunny, is what you mean.
Hey, we January was like 6 degrees off the normal, below normal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We'll be in the 80s all week this week, though. Don't worry about us.
So here, we went over. This was one of the ones we did on the weekend preview show, the toboggan. I was 465 here.
Your screen's like tiny.
Oh, it's because there's so few
Can't
horses. I'm blowing it up.
No, oh yeah, keep going.
It's about as far as it'll go. If I go further, watch what it does.
Probably good.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I was 465 here. So Coastal Mission, the top pick, Nelson Avenue, the second pick. I'm sorry, the long shot, and then the 5 Running Son of a Gun. And
you don't like this one to go gate to wire?
I don't think the one goes gate to wire. I think Nelson Avenue is just as fast.
This looks like a Parks race.
Well, you have Butchie Reed here. And Justin, I know your thoughts are different here.
You got Runco, you got Potts in here, Butchie Reed.
I like the Butchie double here too.
Butchie Reed's just a fun.
Butchie got the one right, and then yeah, and then he also has the one in the next race, Global Steve.
Who I love.
I'm on the Butchie double. I was the 1-2-4 here in this race when I handicapped it back on Thursday.
Let's see what a pick 4 might look like here. I'm really going to play in all that. Yes, I am. We'll go to Global Steve there.
Can you like the 5-1-2 exacta here? Before he gets out to his father-daughter dance later today.
Very nice. Enjoy.
Got a bunch of Gulfstream new GSRs coming in. We'll get to those as those races come up.
What was wrong? What was wrong with the GSRs, Chris?
It's the new GSR. It's in staging right now. Only Scotty has access to it, but he's setting us screenshots. Pretty 4-horse there.
And is he going to have it for this Gulfstream 8? Because one of the things I think in longer races that matters even more is GSR.
8th race, yes.
That's an 11 furlong.
We do have a screenshot for the 8th race.
110, 9, 11, Derek, are the top numbers.
Okay, thanks. That's a change then, I think.
All right, I'm on the 1 here, I guess. That's your pick? Your pick 4?
Four. Yeah. I'll go to Butchie Reed in the next.
So, Derek, question for you. What do you look for in GSR in longer races?
Well, I mean, I feel like this is all about, right, what is this horse bred for? And I just feel like in longer races, it matters more if a horse can get to distance. And so I'm looking at, are they dropping down in GSR? Are they dropping up? I mean, are they moving up? But also just like who has the top GSR? Like looking at it right now, it says the 5 does, but I think what Justin said is the 1 does, which is interesting because the 1 seemed to have been dropping GSR from 77 to 64. So it looks like now the new GSR must have a better read on that horse, which is that's interesting to see. So yeah, I like, especially when you get a long shot, I would still look into playing this possibly. I'm going to look at this 5. I got to look at it a little better. I didn't look at this race beforehand, but I'm going to take a look at the 5 and the 10.
4 guns loaded. Interesting.
All right, they are taking their time here.
Wiz, I agree. In long turf races, GSR is. I mean, I think GSR is always good to look at, especially the movements. Yeah. But in long turf races, 100% agree.
Yep, and we'll be getting out to Gulfstream right after this for race 8. And we've got Gulfstream Fairgrounds. Fairgrounds, Justin, they have some hour gaps today as well. Were they riding camels?
The camels are back. Yes, the camels are back at the fairgrounds.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No,
they're having like camel races. Yes, they're having like camel races and they have all types of kids stuff. Oh, it's great, man. They do that stuff at Emerald too. But the exotics. I think it's like all types of exotic.
But that's something to do with Delta Downs, not at your premier racetrack.
I second that.
Here we go. Good luck.
And we're all counting on you.
We got
it's a pretty big scratch on the front end here, the 7.
Only we got to blend in some police squad jokes. I've been following Frank Trebin on Twitter, and there's some good ones.
Coastal Mission. Here's
this must be some kind of bust.
Mm-hmm.
Nelson.
Yes, very impressive.
Nelson Avenue. Goes in.
And we saw the Withers coming up today.
Slow start for Full Moon Madness is the early thriller.
Tom Petty reference there.
Meridius, these two hook up early, far apart, but Maximus Meridius now with the head in front is going to press on. Nelson Avenue, Jose Loscano content to stop from second. Now moving forward, Full Moon Madness.
Butch, come on, Butch.
Without wire running, son of a gun. Tight spot there, wants to go.
Mark, we'll get to your comment after this race.
The thriller, Castle Chaos, 22 and 4. With an opening 4 mile, Maximus Meridius. That's it out of action. Maximus Meridius is up by a length and a half. Continue to chase. Is Nelson Avenue still comfortable enough in second? 3 wide. Here comes the run from Run It, Son of a Gun. The rail is Full Moon Madness. Now Coastal Mission starts to move forward. And so far back, Castle Chaos is starting to cut into the margin now, but Maximus Meridius is still in hand. Michael Sanchez.
Come on, baby. Keep going.
Play, run it. Son of a gun is all in towards the outside. Nelson on 2, drops down a bit quickly. At the rail is Full Moon Madness. Cut loose Coastal Mission. 4 of them across the racetrack. Maximus Meridius is trying to gut it out here. Full Moon Madness down towards the inside. Running.
Come on.
Trying to pick up this leader. It's running Son of a Gun, who's ranging up to the outside for a final furlong. And it's down to these two right now.
I don't know if that horse will go by, though.
Running Son of a Gun.
Be game. Be game. Be game, Maximus. Yeah, baby.
There you go.
There you go, Justin.
Good. That's what we do, brother.
Oldie, I don't know if I kind of broke up. You heard me say gate to wire, right?
Yeah.
Get
I mean,
Brother, I covered that horse on the preview show.
yeah, I didn't like it on
the best.
show either, but I wasn't stubborn enough to not use it in the pick 4 I put up. So,
Good job.
every time that 5 got
6-1.
through the throat latch, he just shifted back into neutral.
Yeah, but then look, he almost actually comes, like, it looks like he's done, and then he almost at the wire. I feel like he's still, he almost gets there. Wow.
Welcome, Razor. Good to see you.
Razor, good to see you.
That's a big one, Just.
All right. So there was a question during the race.
I played a lot of like gold bets, and I bet to win, and then I played a lot of doubles and pick 3s and pick 4s.
I did 100 to win. That was it.
So,
Oh,
question
nice.
from Mark
Yeah.
T. Do you pay any attention to GSR? Is the horse already established can run at the surface and distance? Yes. For me,
Yeah.
yes. I'm about 6 to 8 as a max. If they've run at that surface and distance before, I will pay attention. If they've run 12 or 13 or 14 times and they're trying a new surface and distance. But if you run 30 times, we know who you are. So that's kind of my opinion. What do you guys think?
I absolutely pay attention to it at all times, in conjunction with the other algorithms.
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead, Oldie.
I was going to say also, top GSR when it matches nothing else, I pay attention to that too, because that's a low percentage play. So that's an eliminator for me in many cases too.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say, if the horse has run 5 or 6 times and it looks like the GSR says it doesn't like it, that type of surface or distance, and it's done well, yes, I'll ignore it for that situation. But I probably say I pay more attention to when it's doing something new than when it's done it before. But it's still something you want to look at. Either way, that's my take.
All right.
And guys, Scotty's giving away free EE. If you scan the QR code in the corner there, you can get 3 free races a day. And it'll take you directly to that page. So don't forget to get your free EE if you're not already a subscriber.
And you should be a subscriber for sure. Getting out to Gulfstream Park here, race 8. This is the one we got new GSRs. Do we got any way to get those screenshots up on the screen, guys? Or
you could throw it into.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, just the win percentage is all jacked up.
I mean, you can.
So, there, I probably wouldn't.
All right.
So wait, what do you guys? Well, first, Jay, I'm out of the contest or my contest today, so I'm not doing well on that. So I lost. I went all in on the 3rd race at Oaklawn. But guys, what is the GSR numbers like? Just the top 3 or 4? Like, what numbers are they?
Here in this race?
Yes. I think you said 1, right?
This is it was 1 is a 72, the 10 is the 72, the 9's a 70, the 11's a 68, and the 5's a 67. So 5 and 10 kind of still up there. The 9, 11, and the 1 definitely it drops here too. Wait, that horse is dropping the
Mhm.
distance, but then it drops on the new one as well. I mean, what about the 10 and 11? The 10's the long shot, taking money. Wow.
Yeah.
I kind of look at this 9. I mean, it only lost by 2 1/4 lengths last time. Got fanned 5 wide. It looks, or 7 wide. It's saying. I mean, for a little price, I think that's the horse I'm gonna take a little play on. But I do also like the 10, and the fact it's taking money is interesting.
I thought the 2 was a pretty good favorite here. I thought the 12 has a look as well for Cassie with Dylan Davis aboard there. And I think I used the 3 on one of my tickets as well.
Mike's winner in the Twin Spires contest today, trying to get an entry into the Kentucky Derby betting challenge. Dave Duncan, good to see you. Looks like you've had some internet issues. Brad Cox and his cable not been good for you today, huh?
Brad and his.
Razor likes the 6 here at a price. Tennessee Lamb.
Razor's been on fire with his basketball bets. Like, Razor, you've been crushing it. I saw that this morning.
Don't forget to check out Razor on the YouTube channel. You can get all of his picks and subscribe.
All right, so we're 3 minutes from Santa Anita race 2. As well, guys. We're a while from Gulfstream, but Santa Anita race 2. Had the big favorite, the 6 here, who maybe will stop. Justin, what did you think here?
Yeah, I mean, that was a question mark. Maybe. I mean, I didn't have a huge preference here. I thought that, maybe that horse stops with the 3 little brother Joey coming over from Los Al. But you and I talked about this jockey on the long shot. It's just, has very limited mounts. It looks like maybe only rode a few times. If the speed stops, I mean, maybe the 2 gets up or the 4, but not. I didn't have a huge preference. This 6 looked tough.
Six looks tough.
Derek, you're on mute.
I kind of like the 7 a little bit. If you look at the 7, it's dropping in SOR, so at least there's something. It's been a long layoff, but I think if I'm going to take a horse to beat the 6, I'm going to take the 7 at 8-1. This trainer is almost 40% on first off a claim.
Cheryl Weinbaugh. I'm familiar with Cheryl.
Looks like they're off at Tampa as well.
Yeah, I saw that on the 7, Derek.
Big GSR drop though, going on dirt.
Yeah, that was my one concern.
Oh, that was cool.
I mean, it did look. I didn't really like the 5. You're getting a big price, but won a big price too if it fell apart. But
Hector Palma, yeah. And he's putting the apprentice up.
Yeah, he did. He does.
And I thought the 8 had a little bit of a long shot look coming out of Pleasanton. The Pleasant town.
We'll bring we got a 5th member here.
I think he's gonna just get better off of that because that's.
Hey, gentlemen, can you hear me at all? Butchie Reed, man. I have to tell you, I was concentrating on the 3 horse here at Gulfstream, and I didn't watch the race live. I popped my phone on and I saw the finish coming down in the last 16th, and I'm like, oh, he's holding on. So Butchie Reed strikes again, shipping it to New York off a morning line at 3-1, and we got 6-1. I mean, his Christmas is coming early this year, evidently. That was a gift, and so just so you guys know, I'm alive to the 1 and the 3. Omaha, actually 1 of the 7, Omaha, and another Butchie Reed double with the 1. So how you guys doing?
Good. We're just getting ready to get this Gulfstream race in, or Santa Anita race in, and then we're getting out to Gulfstream.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just go over really quick, and then I'll keep popping in and out if that's okay with you guys.
Sure.
But unfortunately, I needed the 3 super times on top, but obviously did play the 1-3 exacta box. So I'm alive with the 3-horse here, Classic Creation. John Terranova, Pirate picks up the mount, and just needs to get a trip. This horse was on the fringes all the time, and he seems to get into traffic. So hopefully today's the day. So I hear the call to post. So good luck, gentlemen. I'm going to touch base with you a little later.
Sounds good, David. Thanks for popping in.
Go
See you
Butchie
soon.
in the next, David. Go
Butchie double. 1-7 exacta, my friend. So
Yeah,
good luck
Butchie
to
double.
everybody. Butchie is deadly. He's shipping it to New York. I'm loving Butchie, man. All right, gentlemen, good luck. I'll touch base with you in a little bit.
See you soon, David.
Okay, you too. Thanks.
Hey, Oldie, you're 8 at Oaklawn, 7-2. That horse is getting bet. That Lucas horse.
Oldie stepped
Oldie
away.
disappeared. Yeah, so Oldie mentioned that 8 horse that I didn't actually look at that horse, but he mentioned it had some good works, and it's from 15-1. It's bet down to 7-2.
Oldie
And
is
it's
back.
When's
sorry,
that
I'm back.
race
Let's
start?
take a quick pit stop, but that is that 8 horse is the long shot there, and it's also the legendary D. Wayne Lucas. And just to kind of show you, give you a quick look at the works. 1 of 27 last time out, but before that, 7 of 318.
Rick Ocasek is a late scratch at Santa Anita. Not surprisingly, he's been dead for a few years.
Well, let me know if his condition improves.
Yeah. Be right back.
No, that was that jockey on the long shot, Oldie.
Yeah. That was the jockey we'd never heard of that we had to research.
Yeah.
Justin, we ended
The
up
horses are at the starting
getting
gate. It's
6.5
post
to
time.
1
They're
on
loading
that.
in the gate for the second.
Keeps getting better.
Yeah,
I finally
that's
looked at the payout.
absolute. That's absolute. Yeah, that's amazing.
And you have the 1 in the next for double right now.
Yeah, like pick 3 and pick 4. I double single.
I am Amadeo. Will be the last one to load.
I want to sing Amadeus, Amadeus to Amadeo.
And they're off. Little brother Joey is very quick away from the gate. Opens up a couple lengths in the first few jumps. Stand from Malibu now ranges right up alongside, though, and takes the lead away. Then it's Cody Boy racing on the inside third. That group followed by Vorpal between horses fourth. Then I Am Amadetto. Down at the rail comes Novino Phobia, and Mr. Big Heart trails. Heading to the 3/8 pole, heavily favored Stand from Malibu. Opens up 3. Cody Boy takes up the chase. Little brother Joey losing ground third. Vorpal is 3 lengths off the pace in fourth. Followed by Novino Phobia. 3
I
in
would
front
love
of
the
I Am
1
Amadeo,
to run here,
and
you
then
guys.
Mr. Big Heart. A quarter of a mile to go. Stand from Malibu. Cuts the corner and leads it by 2.
Come on,
Vorpal
1.
on the outside, starting to pick up some
Get up
momentum.
there.
Cody Boy is just in front of him, and down at the rail, Novino Phobia coming to the 16th pole. Stand from Malibu maintains a 3-length
1.
lead. Cody Boy trying his best to close the gap. He's gradually getting closer, but out of
Nope.
time.
Take
And it
the
will be
2.
Stand from Malibu taking care of business.
That gets me on the
Cody
board. at
Boy's
least.
second, photo for
I
third,
played-
Novino Phobia or Vorpal.
Yeah, I'm with you, Oldie. I ended up playing the 1 as well. That would have been absolutely outstanding.
Let's get out the Gulfstream. Final thoughts, Sarah, while I get the video rolling. We're about a minute to post, which is probably a few minutes.
Final thoughts. I think that the biggest final thought on this race is it's wide open.
Is what?
Is it's wide open. Would be my final thought. I know David likes the 3 here, but you know, even a horse like the 9 could win here, or the 8. Thomas Aquinas for Ian and his Wilkes.
Ian and his Wilkes.
David liked the 3 here. I love that David popped in to do that.
Yeah, he'll be popping in all day. He's on track.
I didn't necessarily have No, yeah, I talked to him.
Come on, 8. 7 swooping up on the outside, went really wide. But I think 7's going to get our 8.
Where?
For Cassie at Oaklawn. 8's going to run second or third. Second. I don't know how I did that, but okay. Anybody else with thoughts on this Gulfstream race we haven't gone over? I know it's.
Yeah, I mean, I did.
No,
I'm 50. Go ahead, Jeff.
I'm relying on Mr. Harrison. You know, I thought 34-1, Jay, that would be incredible on the Butchie double. I actually went over this race a little bit with David when he called me. I talked to him this morning. I could totally see the look on the 3, but I thought this was a tough race just in general. Like it was tough to have preference.
Yeah.
Horses out on the track, getting ready to load.
Yeah, I'm not surprised David likes the 3. It's a New York horse. It's been running it the Naira circuit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right after this, we'll get out to Fairgrounds for race number 4. And then the Fairgrounds race number 4 goes off at 3:45, and Aqueduct race number 7 goes at 3:46. So those may overlap for us. They don't do us many favors, but it is what it is. So we'll have to get those talked about as soon as this Gulfstream race gets run.
All right.
We're moving over to the turf course. What's the rail at here?
It is
66 feet.
17 feet is what I see.
17?
17.
Wow.
Which I think means they're not splitting the turf course.
Mm-hmm. Have they ever been at 0?
Yeah. A few times this year. So sound, do you have the sound on there?
The horses are at the gate.
Yeah.
It's
Just have to
now
talk.
post time. Moving into line now for race number 8. 3 turns on turf.
I don't miss the sound anymore, Oldie. That's a rookie move.
Chris wanted to commentate it himself. He wanted to be the announcer. Come on.
I do not want to be the announcer. Let me tell you. 9-5 on the 2. Bill and his Mont, Tyler and his Gaplione.
Next one to go forward.
My
is
neighbor next
Tennessee
door
Lamb.
went to high
Luis
school.
Saez looks for his third riding victory of the day.
We're happy for you.
Then
Word is
Cadet
he's a
Core,
hothead.
and from the
Gotta
outside,
do a lot of fights.
Mutawid.
Surprising. It's getting how his size.
Yeah, but he probably got picked on a
Mutawid
lot
to
at
take
that
the
size.
outside gate.
Mm-hmm.
A mile and 3/8 on the turf. They're all in line. And they're off. Good start toward
Then
the
we got the
inside.
drone
Leandre, who's put into position early from Thomas Aquinas and Cadet Core, who moved to challenge up on the outside. Here's Kid Cairo up and around horses as they charge around the far turn for the first time. Kid Cairo and Dylan Davis striding clear to a 2-length lead. Thomas Aquinas is now second. Cadet Core races in third. Tennessee Lamb is 3 wide, and Harry Hood is between horses. Classic Creation is settled well for Irad Ortiz Jr. Mid-flight in the blue.
I don't know about that.
Looking in front of Leandre. Moving on his outside is Greystone within 6 or 7 lengths of the lead. And then on
Yeah, I
his
doubt
outside
it on
is
Withers
Steadfast
Day.
Resolve. From
Yeah.
between horses and a bit keen and shuffling back is Ramblin' Wreck as the early trailer is Greystone and Mutawid's farther back.
Rambling Red.
Make their way to the
Wrecked
opening
him too.
quarter in 24 and 2. 1 lap to go. Kid Cairo the target. Latched onto him is Thomas Aquinas from
Seems like a
second. Harry Hood is
pretty
between horses. Cadet Core on the rail. 3
contentious
wide in
pace right
Tennessee
now.
Lamb.
Yeah.
A length and a half to Classic Creation, who races inside of Mutawid. He's a length in front of Steadfast Resolve. Leandre is in the red colors at the rail, stuck in traffic at this stage. A length in front of Ramblin' Wreck. Then back to Greystone. The trailer is Il Siciliano. They went 49 and 2 for the opening half-mile speed, and they have Kid Cairo to catch. Kid Cairo by a length and a quarter. Now turning up the heat again is Thomas Aquinas. He's cut the lead right down. From 3 wide side, it's Tennessee Lamb in third. Cadet Core is at the rail. Harry Hood between horses. Mid-flight Mutawid. He's closer than usual. He's racing about only 4 lengths off the lead. He's a length in front of Classic Creation, who's been traveling well throughout, but now he's stuck in some traffic. On his outside is Steadfast Resolve. Then it's at the rail to Leandre. He has traffic issues. Il Siciliano is next, then Greystone. The trailer is Ramblin' Wreck as they speed around the far turn. Less than 3/8 of a mile to run. Kid Cairo's back in front. Tennessee Lamb 3 wide. Mutawid 4 wide. Mirage calling on him for a kick. He usually provides a good one. On his back is Steadfast Resolve. Classic Creation tries to split horses and they're at the top of the stretch. Kid Cairo has the lead. Mutawid 30-1 and charging at him from second. The rest have to do a lot better than that. They come past the 8th pole. Mutawid, he sat close to the fractions, but he still has that late kick. It's Mutawid at 30-1 to win.
Yeah,
I got second.
Siciliano second. Steadfast Resolve third.
And got
Classic
hammered
Creation's
twice
in the
on the
picture
turn
with the
by
retreating Kid
I think
Cairo
the
for
11.
fourth in 2:13 and 3.
Ugh.
Well, nobody in that contest had that.
No.
Thank God, because that would have been under.
That's good, oldie.
Crazy.
I'm looking at the other contest, and nobody had it in either. There was 64 people. Not one person played that.
Someone had to have the 9 in second, though.
Yeah, one
Okay,
person, two. There's a few in that 64 in the bigger of the two contests.
All right, we got Fairgrounds here, race number 4, and the Withers is going to go right off after that. You want to skip Fairgrounds, go straight to Aqueduct?
Yeah, I mean Justin's alive to a
My
huge double there.
only, I
Sorry.
definitely want to do Aqueduct. Yeah. At Fairgrounds, this actually was a really tough race. Jump over to Fairgrounds. What's been going on there actually? Rambert, the long shot won the third. That's amazing. And Evil and Easy. My gosh, we crushed it. I didn't play it, but I thought that. Yeah, that's just my notes, oldie. I narrowed in my picks. It was my top pick won race 2, my second pick won race 3. But
Very nice.
I thought this was between the 2-5-4. I don't know. They're 8-1, 6-1, and 3-1. So I didn't necessarily love Loveberry on the 6 taking money, but I thought the 2 had a big look as a long shot. The GSR's low, but that horse, the 2-horse oldie, I mean, Tom Amos claimed this horse, now protects it. It ran well last out, so it's shown the ability to stock off the pace. It fits here. Sister Ella, the 4-horse, is Steve. It's Irad. Steve owned this horse when it broke its maiden down at Fairgrounds. Then he reclaimed and then won last out, right? Just off the pace. Going to have to improve, but Jose been dominating the meet. I thought the 4 had a big look. And then the 5, not taking money, but the 5 was a big drop, coming out 62s and 66s for Brinkman. So I thought that was maybe the other horse. But I didn't have a huge preference. It was, for me, as narrowed to 2-5-4.
All right. Well, Aqueduct is circling behind the gate. Not doing this.
So I'm on the Butchie horse again, right? Global Steve.
Getting 6-1 on the Butchie horse right now.
Well, I'm already live, so I'm just along for the ride.
Oldie, you want to flip over to Aqueduct?
Doing it right now. Global Steve, the long shot. You'll see there's undefeated. There's a message there from David. I think the question
David,
just is,
where?
He's the note taker there. All systems go.
Oh, I appreciate that. On the
he won
like
a 74 last, and this is a 70. Yeah. I'm surprised you're getting 6 or 5-1 now, but.
Well, Uncle Jim isn't taking any money.
Wasn't necessarily super impressed with that horse, but I think it was my second pick, if I remember right.
I mean, right now, the Dutch Row is supposed to be top pace here. We'll see if it goes to lead as they're loading right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Justin on the. I'm going to go 5-1.
Jose Lescano board. Low quality. Captain Cook.
Come on, Steve.
And Omaha. Going in.
I'm going to go 1-4 exacta here.
Step slow for Omaha. Global Steve flashes early speed in between horses. Uncle Jim will assert it. Takes him into that first turn. It's Uncle Jim and Jose Lescano right over to the rail. And they're in front. They're up by a full length. Right there in second. This bow quality was getting out just a touch there, but into the 2-path and more comfortable.
The 5's really keen.
Top of them is kind of 3 wide is chasing it. Front 2. Global Steve will save ground to the inside.
A good trip.
2. Back to Surfside Moon. Another gap of 3.5 lengths of the 2 trailers. Back in the field is Forbes with Omaha. Uncle Jim.
Need that 5 to keep pressing.
The opening quarter mile. Uncle Jim doing it nicely so far. Low quality is right there in second. It's well more settled than Captain Cook. 3 wide continues to chase them. Manny Franco, Captain Cook, they're in the clear, and they're followed by Global Steve, who's in fourth. It's trying to keep up now. It's lost a touch of ground. It's ranging up to the outside. Here comes Saeed Sabaccio. Surfside Moon. That's the leading 5. 49 seconds flat. A half-mile time. The 2 trailers continue to be Omaha, and Orbit's still 3 across the racetrack. Uncle Jim to the inside is the nose in front. Low quality is now falling for the lead, and Captain Cook has been watching the action. A nice trip so far. Here's the run from Surfside Moon.
2 running a big race.
Trying to pick him up as Global Steve is making hard work of it so far in 5th. Then from the back, Omaha, and the trailer Corbus. They approach.
That 2's a bomber. Surfside Moon.
Shoulder, and now tells Captain Cook to go because Surfside Moon was ready to pounce on the grandstand side. Captain Cook is showing more.
Getting flattened.
Surfside Mood continues to give game chase. Omaha is running on for third. Here's Captain Cook with the 60th left to go. Captain Cook is up by 2. Surfside Mood is second, but Captain Cook wins the Withers. Captain Cook wins it over Surfside Mood, Omaha.
Not a surprise with that show there. All right, out to Fairgrounds.
Can't win them all. That was a fun ride on Butchie from the last.
Yeah.
To the post time favorite now. Scratch 1, Country Bell, as they arrived at the gate. Scratch 1.
Oli, flip over Fairgrounds real quick. Oli, do we need to look, are we watching or listening to that Tampa race?
We're doing Fairgrounds right now. Tampa is in a couple weeks.
No, I know. But Oli, is that Tampa race in your tournament?
Yes, correct. And I'm on the 10 there with Camacho aboard. Looking
Now,
for the
Oldie,
Camacho.
is it a pick and pray or no?
Yeah, it is. So I have no problem giving that out because what are you going to do? You can't change your picks. So.
Yeah.
Currently getting 4-1 there. The Golden Wand for Juan Carlos Avila is your favorite at 2-1 there.
Now the starter calling you in. The Pretty Sister, Eka Morales, Royal Blue Live Session Cap. La Nina Dorada, that Curtis Sunny Saturday scoreboard loading up. Jared Lamery, Vince, Wild Pieces, went well. Home It's My Lucky Day, Sister Ella. About to set sail, now Sister Ella was here teams with Hall of Famer Steve Asmussen. Late scratch on 1 Country Bell, the one's a non-runner, 1 more David Cohen from scratch. Starts the pick 6. Fast confirmed from the Fairgrounds to rid the gate. Ready? And go. La Nina Dorada, road sharp. Good and sexy, making an early move. And
I mean, if he says so, I can't see.
Now looking to make a split. It's Div's Wild Aces going forward along with Good and Sassy, who just up here for County Wellington. Div's Wild Aces pressing Good and Sassy, making the dash past the half-mile pole. From scratch, gets position in 3rd. La Nina Dorada's running in 4th. The Pretty Sister, Royal Blue, the live sanctuary cap. In tight quarters running in 5th. About to set tail is a wide 6th. Sister Ella in between horses. And Hope It's My Lucky Day trails the Phillies Mayor Sprint as they round the far turn. Quarter 22, 36 seconds, just inside 3 furlongs to go. The battle ensues between Good and Sassy and Div's Wild Aces. Battle joined by From Scratch as these 3 are first to face the College Day crowd. La Nina Dorada's flying gap for the inside, then for the back, the Pretty Sister front side about to set sail. With the final quarter mile from
Come on,
Scratch.
2.
Come on, 2.
For the inside, La Nina Dorada's now come through. Dropping back was both Good and Sassy and Div's Wild Aces. Now
5 probably gonna win though. Beat that 9. Yeah. You can't 2 not gonna get up, but that's a bummer.
Yeah.
5 ended up going out 4-1. That 9 wasn't gonna win from that post. Ended up getting a second though.
Who came in 3rd?
The 2.
All right.
Did you get the try?
Nope, I didn't have the 2. I hated the 2.
Out
Whoa,
to,
I tried to help you. The 2 was gonna definitely run.
All right. Well, I got the 5 at 4-1. I'll take that on a win bet. So I'm not crying.
That's
here.
good.
Tampa Bay Downs, Oldie. 0 minutes to post.
0 minutes to post. The 9, Justin, your 9 here that you liked is getting hammered. From 12-1 on the morning line to 7-2.
Wow. Well, yeah, that was the horse Edwin riding.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought this horse had a big look.
And here's the Camacho horse, the 10 also, who's has a win against, or multiple wins against similar here. Comes off the layoff for Sanchez. And the fact that the horse picks up Camacho, I think is a good sign that the horse is live.
Yeah. We're in for the 10, right, Oldie?
Yep.
You don't want the EE long shot at 20-1 right now?
Ex post facto is 20-1. If it was still being trained by Safi Joseph or Powell or Sadler, I would want it, but not look at how it's run with Torres. Or hasn't run, might be the.
I think the 8 could take the lead, and I think the 5 might let him go because he's not scared of the 8.
I think the 1's going to have to go from the rail, though.
I'm taking a shot on the 8.
Here we go.
And our race is on. Beautiful start for Chivalry, who burst right out of the starting gate. Battling with that one is Golden One early up. Golden One trying to get to that turn in front of Chivalry, who's pushed along. Those two go at it early. Big time. Third for Blue Pegasus. That first turn. It comes Laura Nose, who moves on the inside of Copperlight, there fourth and fifth. Then comes a line of 4. Cupid's Due toward the inside. 2 deep there for Mission Key. Goes back to a 3 wide Wandering West. Take the horse, but out 4 wide from that outside draw. About 6 more then back to looking at Roses, who is the early trainer. And they're already about 13 or 14 off the lead. Chivalry and Golden One, 24 seconds as they mix it up top. Quarter time. They go 3.5 in front. Big Tom, the big long shot, who's third. Or Nose 4 toward the inside. Comes Copperlight, travel well up. Dude 6 to the inside. Goes back over, moving through between the horses. Wandering West outline is 8. And comes Bishop Key is still 4 more back to looking at Roses, the trainer. 47 and 2/5 seconds. Chivalry.
10 ain't winning.
Their battle continues.
Just get the parachute.
Got hung wide and then pulled up.
Copperlight is down through. Trying to get on this top of battle duo as they wind around the turn.
This 9 gonna get him, Oldie.
Yep.
And guy in hands.
Drifted all the way up to 6-1 too. Come on, no leveling off here.
As they come into the stretch, here's Copperlight up on the outside. Go to the lead. Golden One and Chivalry.
They might have used the 9 on
The
one,
9 gone.
but I had the 9 on the multi I played here. In the pick 5, so I'll take that.
No, you did. You used the 9.
No, I think on one of the 2 tickets I used the 9. Let me look.
No, you did. Yeah.
No, I had the 10 on this one.
Based on what you.
And I had. And I had the 9 on that'll put me in the ball game on the it looks like I'm not the only one who had it, but in one of the 2, in the non-winner of one.
Good. That's good though, man. That's good.
Out to Santa Anita. Derek, you'll be excited to see we have a 4-horse race here.
How many Baffords?
3.
Three.
No, just
3.
No, seriously?
Just
oh
3.
My
Seriously.
God. Yep. See?
Papa Mandela have 1. Baffert got 3. I don't. We covered this race. I don't have a huge preference here. Copian's the favorite. I'm surprised. I was on Hope Road on the preview show.
Yeah, I like Hope Road here. Broke slow.
3-2 double. 3-2 double.
What is it paying?
For $2, $8.
And the 2-2 double?
16 for $2, so 8-1.
Because if you read the article that was posted about from Baffert today, first of all, he complained that he has to put so many horses into races just so that his horses he wants to run can run. Otherwise, the races wouldn't run.
Well, there are other.
And then he specifically said,
and I would
just won't be on the lead.
I would say to that, well, he could go to Oaklawn and run in allowance races there, and he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, so. But he also said that Rodriguez, the 3, will not be on the lead today. So we'll have to see how he handles it. in that article.
I'm going to go with the longest odds Baffert because of my thoughts on it. So I'll take the 4.
Scotty liked the 1, just so you know.
I mean, I actually really like the 2, but I hate when trainers have, and especially in these stakes races, has 2, 3 horses. It's just they got to do coupling.
Especially when the owner's the same.
Is the owner really the same on these? No.
Yeah.
No. Are they?
Yeah. At least in the next race.
Yeah, not in this one, but yeah. Oh, in the next race they are? Oh, all 3 of them. Oh, yeah.
Yes. And he pretty much said the only reason he's doing this, he said a lot of these horses he'd like to get an allowance race for coming off of the maiden wins, but he's got to fill these races so that his horses can win points. And so they go off.
Yeah.
And it sounded like, especially Matakeet Road, he was not high on today. Even though he left the horse in when he was hinting that he would run.
That's Hot Rod's horse.
Yeah.
Aren't you having a good debate with is his name Rodney? Rodney, if you're here, isn't it?
Yes.
Is that his name? I don't know. But he really, you guys should have had a friendly little wager, Oldie.
Those haven't ended well in the group.
I almost said that, Oldie. I was like, don't do it.
It just seems like a bad idea.
It's probably true. All right, what Gulfstream coming up? 12 minutes.
12 minutes to Wapner.
Okay, this is my last one, and I got to take off. So.
All right. So right now I'm in striking range, but I need something big.
You got some like 4 or 5 to 1 shots, right?
Yeah, I do. We're only about halfway through, so.
We just need a handful of those. Not a handful, but in 3 of them, you get a couple more, man.
Who do you guys like at Oaklawn? Is that your race? Because I kind of like this 5. That 5 to 1.
Yeah, well, it's not my race for the tournament, but the 5 was not amongst the horses I liked here. I think the 3 has a huge look here.
Field that gets to the main track. Hope Road and Juan Hernandez.
Note my excellent straight out of Gary Compton tournament play.
Second, then Ricci and Splendora side by side past the 5-8
But it's Greg
pole.
Compton, so I messed
Hope
that up a
Road,
little bit.
3/4 of a length. Copian alongside still.
I'll tell you.
Ricci tugging at the rail in third, 1.5 lengths off Hope Road, passing the half-mile pole. Splendora is fourth, 2.5 to make up. They're into the far turn. Hope Road sets sail for home, leads it by a 1/2 length to Copian, 1.5 lengths, Splendora and Ricci. They're still covered by 3 lengths, approaching the quarter pole. Copian turns up the pressure on Hope Road. Copian puts her head in front at the top of the stretch. Hope Road will try to
maybe
counter in
Copian
second,
is.
then it's Ricci and Splendora, 3/16 to go.
One Papa
Copian
horse gonna
gets
beat
the
all the
upper hand on
Bafferts?
Hope Road with a furlong left to go.
Looks like
Putting
it.
2 legs on her. Then it's Ricci in third.
Bye-bye.
And Copian
Wow.
passes the 16th pole in complete command. The La Brea Santa Monica double to Copian. Very
5 to
He
1
doesn't,
to
he's complaining, but then he lose.
Hope Road second best, Ricci third.
5 to 1
Much
to
best.
Citizen Bull. We'll take it.
Nice. So a
Okay.
3-2 double, not a 2-3.
One Papa Mandela, Chris, to beat.
Pardon me?
I was saying you got
Number 3, Copian
one
was
Papa
first,
Mandela
2 Hope
horse
Road
beat 3
second,
Baffords.
1 Ricci third.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, good luck the rest of the way.
All right, Derek. Thanks for joining. We
Thanks
will
for being
see you
here.
soon.
See-
I want to make sure everybody reads the note on Lemon Muffin in the next at Oaklawn, by the way, coming up here.
Okay, so we got Santa Anita down. We're out to Oaklawn, race number 6. Oh, Mr. Harrison popping back in. Hello, sir.
Hello, gentlemen. Can you hear me okay?
We can.
Okay. Yeah, I just saw watched the stakes race with Santa Anita, and Baffer got beat by Richard Mandela, the logical horse 6-5.
Yeah.
What are we laughing about?
I had
No,
that one.
that's yeah.
I got a 5 to 1 double with that one in the Citizen Bull. So bring it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sitting here in the at the finish line in the grandstand. It's a beautiful day here in South Florida, and getting ready for the Swale. And the public thinks it's a 2-horse race here, huh? Between Gunmetal and the outside horse is 6-7. But
All right, I don't want to interrupt you, but I will because we're getting out to Oaklawn here. We've got race 6 going.
Okay, we'll watch race 6. I'll stay with you
but-
guys while I'm watching Topor here. Good luck,
Yeah,
everybody.
I'm curious on David's comments, Chris.
Yeah, me
David,
too.
I'm curious to hear what you have to say.
On the Swale, we'll do it after Oaklawn.
Okay, sounds good.
Do it live. I will tell you guys, Jake likes some of the one horse here too. So that's a talented horse.
We're ready to go.
They're ready to go.
And Zena broke pretty sharply today. Is on the lead with Majestic Goose. There's Ray firing forward on the inside to snatch the lead. Zena on the outside. Majestic Goose between them. Those three back for early lead as they go into the first third run. In the pump, settling off of that trio. The 4th position with Crazy Candy. Lemon Muffin is next. CC Harvey is on the that's Legally Lucky, who was squeezed coming out of the net. He dropped to the back of the pack. A strong effort from Majestic Goose, who gets to the rail as a neck lead on Zena. They're coming outside to Anderson on 3. Crazy Candy. Cleric Beret backs him up and doing 3rd and a
Well,
half.
if Lemon Muffin doesn't win this time with this pace, contentious pace,
Getting a little bit closer. She's 5 cleared. CC Barber.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Approach that playboard here. Majestic Goose, Zena, stride for stride on the lead, right together. Majestic Goose with the nose in front. And Zena's right there. Lyric Beret still fighting on the inside. Never off it. Right there, and she's out there. Zena is coming to the right. She's losing ground. Zena is done. After 15 ball. Lemon Muffin is there. She's up to challenge those leaders here. She's right there. Down on the inside, switches to Goose. Lyric Beret in with a good shot on the 4 outside. Lemon Muffin for the final third line. For the final third line, Lyric Beret on the outside. In front of Lemon Muffin. Under the palms is coming now. She's finding a second lead flight under the palms. Lyric Beret. But I think Lyric
3-1. All right.
How'd we do?
Lemon Muffin did not get it done.
which is good because my note says to not let friends bet Lemon Muffin.
There you go.
All
Okay,
right,
I'm gonna
let's
chime
get
in.
back to Gulfstream.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
chime in here because I'm having a little problem hearing with all the. I don't know if you've been to Gulfstream lately. They play music constantly here, and we've got a Spanish playlist today, and I can't understand anything, and I can't hear it too well with the music in the background. So I'll just. I'm a little surprised that the one horse here, Macho Music, is 6-1. You know, the rail is good here at Gulfstream today. You saw in the previous dirt race, the 1 mile race that a Pletcher horse won. I want to be on the rail with the speed. We saw Uncle Vic last week go wire to wire. I think the one with the scratch of the 2 and blinkers on and that bullet workout is going to be tough from the rail. So I'm using the 1, and I know the 7's got speed, but I think it's going to be 1-6. I'm hoping the 1 can hold on for at least an exacta. So that's how I see it. I'm all over the 1-6. How do you guys feel about this race?
Yeah, David, I'm with you. Once Donut got scratched, I thought the 1 would be tough. But yeah, I'm with you. Oldie, thoughts?
I
Yeah.
think the 1's a little cheap for this race.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
I think we'll stop if gets the lead. I like the 6 was my top pick, but I like a little bit of the 3 here. First time dirt for Doug O'Neill. You actually look at the dirt tab, and it's very similar to the synthetic tab. This horse shouldn't have a problem on the dirt. You're getting it's 20% to win was the second pick, and it's 7-2 on the morning line. It's currently sitting at 10-1.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do with that horse, Oldie. I'm a big Doug O'Neill fan, but going from the Tapeta at Turfway to dirt here against stakes horses, I mean, this is a tough spot. But again, we've seen Doug O'Neill pull out some tricks out of his bags, and yeah. I mean, you're getting a good price. But I want, like I said, the 1 just ticked down to 5-1, but that's a solid price. So I'll take the shot with the 1 hanging on as long as it can. And I also matched up with the 3 in the next race, the Maui, the Dale Romans horse, who I think is real Maui strong. So
Yeah.
I played double 1 and 6 over the 3, but obviously I'm hoping for the 1 here and 1-6 exactly. So I'll stay on with you for this race. We got they have 1 minute to post here, but as we know, 1 minute turns into 4 or 5 minutes here at Gulfstream. So I'd be interested to see how this race goes off. So I'll stay with you guys through this. And you see that
they're getting ready to. Go ahead, David. Go ahead.
Yeah. The one good thing is when I'm at the condo, my feed here is about a minute and a half behind you guys, especially on the Friday show. Really, so the good thing is being here at the track, I am right on top of it live. You guys. And how about that 13 horse in that 3-turn turf race? Huh? Got lost on the board with Mirage. 12-1 morning line. The AE gets lost 30-1, and just going forward on these 3-turn turf races here, don't be afraid of the outside post. It starts way on the other side of the backstretch, and then you got to so you got time to get position. The outside post doesn't bother me going in the future with long shots. I think the horses I use the 3, and I also use the 1. And they get more traffic problems, and Classic Creation again didn't get the greatest trip, but I don't think he was good enough. So, all right, the 1 looks good on the track, but I have to say the 6 looks fantastic also. And you got stakes horses here; they're all going to be looking good.
David, Monday night, we're going to get together again.
Monday night. I will let you know. I got a buddy flying into town on Tuesday morning. So yeah, I'll let you know. It should be okay. I'll text you Sunday night.
Sounds good. Standard time, 5:30, 5:45.
Anytime you're ready. Yeah, I'm going to be eating dinner and it's 5 minutes away. Yeah, but I'll confirm with you.
Okay, sounds good.
I got somebody's coming into town. I got to clean the condo, so I got to make sure that I clean it up. Especially the wife comes into town. I'm vacuuming and cleaning and for like hours. So, but with an old buddy of mine, it doesn't have to be as spotless. All right, they're loading in the gate. Macho music is in. Getting ready for a start momentarily. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. We'll be up in Tampa Bay right after this for the Grade 3 Tampa Bay Stakes. We're about halfway through our program today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Horses are at the gate. It's post time for the Swale. All the money and all
I'll lower my volume here. I think I'm a bit ahead of
the
you.
son of Pegasus World Cup.
All right, I'm just going to mute you until the race is over.
For Team Brad Cox. 8-5 on 7 Grayscale.
That's a good idea, Chris.
Similar ideas here. Both of them were very impressive debut winners. Both of them trying the Swale Stakes Company. They're all in line. 7 furlongs. And they're off in the Swale. 2 favorites were away almost together, with Gunmetal reaching out for the early advantage. Grayscale's going to move right with him.
The one didn't break great.
Music is away in third. Outside and fourth is Gate to Wire. From between, it's Fire Pit. Mater D is last. Down the backstretch they go. Out in the middle, Grayscale, but only narrowly. Here's Macho Music from second. In between horses, Gunmetal is right with these top horses. Back from fourth, it's Gate to Wire in front of Fire.
Well, it looks like the Doug O'Neill horse didn't like the dirt.
They drilled the quarter, 21-4. The leader is Macho Music, hard used with an inside path. From between horses, Gunmetal is there second. 3 wide, Grayscale now third. On from fourth, Gate to Wire with an upset threat from there. He's starting to tack on to this fast pace. Working ahead of Fire Pit, and Mater D is outgunned. They race past the 5/16. Macho Music has the lead. 4 wide. Here comes Dylan Davis on Gate to Wire, and he's under a full head of steam. Gunmetal's working hard. Grayscale, he tamely backs away. They move past the opening half mile, and they turn for home, and Macho Music,
come on, one.
He has the lead under Castellano to the attack. Gate to Wire at a big number, tries to go get him. They come past
Five's
the 8
gone.
pole. Gate to Wire
Got a big number.
has pounced on the speed, and he's in front and clearing off with a 16th to go. The
They just went too
2025
fast.
Swale Stakes to Donegal Racing's Gate to Wire. He won by 3.5. Second, Macho Music. Third was Gunmetal. Fourth was Fire Pit.
If the 2 was in the race, I think I mentioned yesterday, Gate to Wire was live. Without the 2 in the race, I went off from a 13-1, and that's not a good.
No way. All right, we're going to move our attention to Tampa Bay Downs.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to bail out here while you watch Tampa Bay Downs, and I regret not using this horse because, like I said, if the 2 was in the race, I would have used it. So the perils of wagering. So, gentlemen, I'll touch base with you in a little, and probably before the Holy Bowl. All right, good luck, everybody.
See you then. All right, David Harrison will be back before the Holy Bowl. Oldie, I will get you up on the screen for this Tampa race number 9.
I thought this was a 2-horse race between the 2 and the 3 here. Running B, the Chad Brown second pick, or top pick here, or top win percentage, wins every other race, so and this is the off race. And the 3 Paros for Mike and his maker. Shown some tactical speed, had a bad break last time on synthetic, and was pitch started 1 anyways. Gets back to turf, well bred. Gets Gallardo. You're getting 8-1 right now. So the that's a little surprising to me as well. Because I didn't think the 7 Irish Aces is as good as the 3. As we all know, Kentucky Downs form rarely translates elsewhere.
Only to Colonial. Right?
Yes.
Colonial form doesn't transfer anywhere.
So that's kind of my thought. We can watch the race sim. And Justin, if you have any thoughts, I know you also mentioned running B to me, the 2.
Yeah, I didn't have much preference here. I remember I looked at the
they hit the stretch and the backwards magnet goes on the 6. There. I'm really hoping we do get that animation with the legs moving that we saw in staging.
That would be cool.
And again, guys, please hit the like. And if you haven't subscribed to the show, please subscribe as well.
And you've got the QR code up in the upper right-hand corner there. Scan that. You'll get 3 free races each day if you're not a subscriber, which you should be.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Why haven't you subscribed?
Exactly.
I will say that the other horse that scares me here is the Long Shot. It is a big move up in class, but the horse has some speed, and it is being picked up as a Long Shot and is 10% here on Card Trick and gets Centeno. I did see that Robert in the chat put $100 to win place and show on the 2 running B at 1-2 as well. All right, let's see how close we are here to getting to the turf. I believe they are still, no, they're on the turf now. But looks like we're in the chute or on the inner, looks like the chute here. And be a couple more minutes before they're ready to go. In the meantime, there's a Fairgrounds race, Justin. You're muted.
I passed that race, Oldie. It's a tough one. May inspect the turf. No, I skipped it actually when I handicapped the race, just because it's a tough one. There's a lot of horses, in my opinion, that could win there.
This Asmussen, there's nothing wrong with this horse. American Pharaoh on the turf. Turf breeding looks strong on the dam side. The 2, I'll take a little bit of the 2 straightforward there. First time starter. And we still have a few minutes before Tampa as well. I'm not sure which one will actually go off first with the post drags. But I guess we can watch the Fairgrounds race sim as well as we wait. I did not look to see if Jose was riding the 2, though. He's not. They're off at Fairgrounds.
Do you want me? I can put the sound on, Oli.
Yeah. 2 looks live.
With 49.11 with James Graham. It's Black Dog. So Black Dog leads with the rail, but close up, Miss Birkin. We're straight forward, staying right there, focused in on these leaders. They have 3 furlongs to go. Dance the night away, making steady headway as they round the far turn. And then comes Golden Age Actress in 5th. A Terrador fan wide, good going, Chapel Street, Viso. We trail back then to Expecto Patronum with Strive for Honor and away, and losing the rider there was Golden Age Actress. Golden Age Actress unseated David Cohen. 3/4 1 at 14.88 seconds. And here comes a Terradora. Took the lead from Black Dog. Straight forward toward the inside with Dance to the Night Away. Now 1 pace. And Miss Birkin has dropped back. They're close to home with Jared Leberry. It's a Terradora. A Terradora. Out to the maiden ranks by 4 from Black Dog. Dance to the Night Away was
Getting ready to go to the gate here at Tampa Bay.
That was an ugly fall and breakdown on that horse that David Cohn fell off of when it broke down.
On the furniture course. Field of 9 here, your 3 to 5 favorite, number 2, running B. Funny crowd check out looking to tweak the graded stakes action here. The score was set for food earlier on in the in-depth. Here's Card Trick moving up. Irish is the gate number 7, picking Canada for Brendan Walsh. Here's the favorite, running B moving in. Northern Invader. West Point Thoroughbred.
Santa Anita coming up after this.
The Bob Lewis, the Robert B. Lewis.
Winning on Northern Invader. Pacifico Edtech, Ninja Star. Will be on set for a start. Tampa Bay Stakes, grade 3. Ninja Star is River Rodriguez to complete the line. Ninja Star coming up. Idiot. They're in the gate. And the race is on the Tampa Bay Stakes. Running B got away in good order down toward the inside of the fence. Here's Northern Invader coming through. Northern Invader going to go to the front. You like how you comes from out of the pack and shots out. Ninja Star out wide. We'll see Levente. Those 4 across the course. They've been into the stretch for the first time around. Northern Invader and Edwin Gonzalez just in front. We'll see Levente on the outside and Presses in second. Feel like how you going to settle back third behind the top pair. Like that, 4 back to Ninja Star. He races at 4th. Irish Aces works over toward the inside 5th with the Red Colors. Peros is back 6. Running B is now 7. It's 11.5-4 back to the pair of Lorenz and Carter. They are the traders. 5 furlongs to go in the Tampa Bay Stakes. Northern Invader makes the pace. Northern Invader 22-3. It's an honest pace. It's in by 2. We'll see Clemente. They've got 4 clear. Feel like Caillou. Irish Aces stays toward the inside is 4th and about 7 or 8 behind the center. Peros now starts to move early. Here's Antonio Gallardo getting Peros into the race a little bit more. Puts a nose at the 3rd. Comes within 4.5 at the top. Ninja Star is out wide. Running B is still back 7th, about 7 or 8 off the top. And Card Trick and Lorenz still trail. Far turn they run. Northern Invader, 45-3 was the half-mile time. Leads down to the lake. We'll see Levente pushed along to go after them. Paris is out 3 deep in 3rd. Irish Aces continues to ride the rail toward the inside of 4th. Running B looks like he's going to try to follow that move as Northern Invader brings him to the top of the stretch. It's Northern Invader. Irish Aces now kicks out the 2 path to come after this long time leader. Running B is 3rd, going to swim to the far outside as well. Final furlong time now. Northern Invader. Here's Irish Aces. Here's Running B. These 3 back across the track. The far outside Running B has momentum. Irish Aces, Northern Invader, Running B up in time. Running B was the Tampa Bay Stakes. Second.
Made sense.
Yeah. Logical and got a good setup there too.
All right, let's get over to Santa Anita.
All right, Santa Anita, race 4.
Oakland Park right after that. And then Gulfstream Park not too far along with Kitten's Joy.
Wesley Ward and Kent DeSormo, this is odd to me that DeSormo's ridden 93 times in the last year for Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know where. Yeah,
Fair yards,
I do agree with you, Oldie. That seems a little strange.
Got 3 backwards here, a Ward and a Mendoza. Obviously, a lot of shot on the board with that.
Would you cross the Mendoza line though here?
Yeah, no, I would not be all over that.
Citizen Bull 4-5. Rodriguez 3-2. All aboard the clock tower. I mean, if for some reason those 3 just rocket ship off here, we know Mattokeet Road can rate. I know I was against this horse here, but you know, you are getting 5-1 there. That's your third price.
I'm also getting 5-1 on Citizen Bull.
On your double, yes. The Bull of the Citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine.
That's the favorite in the double, the 2 paying $10.40 for $2, and the 3 at $14.20. After that, you get bigger balloons.
Balloons. But you know, I don't know.
So, Oldie, Platter's got a question for you.
Yeah. Coming to look at it. I could make a hat, I could make a brooch, and I could make a Beverly Lewis out of that. or a brooch for Beverly Lewis.
There you go. I figured that would tee you up pretty well.
I'm kind of surprised that it's not the Bob and the Robert and Beverly Lewis, since they were always mentioned together.
Well, she has her own.
World.
She has her own race.
Does she?
Yes, for fillies. I believe it's next week.
Okay. I would, as Johnny Carson used to say, I did not know that.
Love me some Johnny Carson. All right, getting out here. Let's get this race up here. And then we will get over to Oakland Park right after this, and then back over to Gulfstream.
All right.
Clock tower coming up. Valentine's Candy will be the last one to load.
Valentine's Candy.
In the gate. And they're off in the Robert B. Lewis, and Citizen Bull bobbled out of the gate. He did recover quickly. Rodriguez is going to the front. Here's Citizen Bull now sprinting quickly on the inside to take command.
No, Rodriguez clearly
away third,
just let him right in.
Mattokeet Road tucks in
the
along
bobble.
the inside of Valentine's Candy. They're heading to the 6 furlong pole, and it is Citizen Bull who will carve out the fractions. He's pretty keen and leads by 1.5 lengths to Rodriguez. They're followed by Clock Tower in third. Frankie Dettori has a nice hold of Mattokeet Road, 4 lengths off the leader, and Valentine's Candy outside of him with 5 furlongs to travel. It's Martin Garcia and the 2-year-old champ, Citizen Bull, leading by 1.5 lengths. Clock Tower takes second, Rodriguez between those two. Then Mattokeet Road inching up closer along the inside. He takes third as Rodriguez has lost a couple of spots. Rodriguez now 4 lengths off the lead, coming to the 3/8 pole. And Valentine's Candy at the back of the field, midway on the turn. Citizen Bull opens up 2.5. Rodriguez
Look
is
at
now
the
re-rallying on
Rodriguez
the
coming.
outside. So he obviously wasn't comfortable, but he is now as he comes after Citizen Bull at the top of the stretch. Matticat Road is down at the rail. 3/16 of a mile to go.
Tulip
Citizen
gone,
Bull
Ole.
still in control. Matticat Road trying to get into second, past the furlong pole, and Citizen Bull better than ever coming to the 16th pole. He is back
Very much
in a
an
big
effortless
way.
stride, too.
Citizen Bull leads them all the way.
There you go,
Another
Chris. There's
Robert
your
B.
boom.
Lewis for Bob Baffert.
Into Chris.
Second goes to Rodriguez. Matticat Road
Nice
was
double,
third.
Chris. Good job. You and I both were on Citizen Bull. I know, but Hot Rod, he liked the one horse so much, but there was so much hype, it seemed like, on the two.
Yeah, well, you just got to go look where the money's going. I mean, getting 5 to 1 on what what was the three? A 6 to 5 to a 4 to 5 horse, and you're getting 5.4 to 1. I mean, that's one of the larger bets I've made in the last 5 months. Just because the value is there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
the thing is, you clearly saw Rodriguez let Citizen Bull in there.
Of course.
Which is, remember exactly what I told Hot Rod was going to happen if somebody else broke to the lead, just like what Getaway Car did for Citizen Bull in the juvenile. There's a packing order and we'll call it like Formula One team orders in the Baffert barn, especially when all the horses are owned by the same ownership groups.
It is the classic Matt Miller daily double.
Yeah.
I mean, these are spots that you wait for, right? I'm not betting 200 bets a day where I'm betting every race and I'm doing crazy stuff and whatnot. But when you can find a spot where you can get 5.4 to 1 on a 4 to 5 to a 6 to 5 to a 4 to 5, boom, go find that and do that all day long. All right, we are got to move along here. Oakland Park, they probably already went.
They did not, no. And I will tell you, the horse I really liked in this race scratched out.
Okay.
And that would be the 12 horse was the one I liked here, Ready for Trouble. It was going to set up perfectly for this horse, I thought. So, there's still a lot of speed here. I'd look maybe to the 1 or the 4, or if this really broke down, the 3 Light Up Louis has a little bit of a look and has beaten a group of 56s coming late and should be is at a better price than the 9, who's the second choice, who has not won a race on the dirt for Peter Miller. But still, I would prefer to have the 12 in here. I did not have a strong feeling beyond that once that horse scratched out.
We are going into the gate.
I do at the next 2 races, though, at Oaklawn. I have a double for you guys, or a Dutch double, and I have a race sim to show you here.
Awesome.
That's what I like, Oldie. I like a bad Fairgrounds in the next race too. It's good. Perfect time.
We're off at Gulfstream, Oaklawn.
Silver right behind her. Don't you forget, running 5 lengths.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
comes Lighted Up Louie. Lemonade Dance My Way. They're side by side. Punchy Girl can see them all. 9 lengths off the lead with a half mile to go. And the lead is being held by Betty Kay and Susie 2, where she likes to be on the lead. It's the far turn, a length and a half in front. Managing Mischief taking the second spot. Back away, got a breather, tries to come on again. Lassie My Girl still inside, going okay in third. Then comes Don't You Forget, sent along from that position.
Don't you forget about me.
She's within 4
No,
lengths.
no, don't you.
The 4 outside with Dance My Way. Lemonade needs to get going on the inside, top of the lane here.
Who do you like here?
C2 coming back to the group. Punchy Girl, grandstand side continues to roll. Lassie My Girl on the inside into the good shot. Dark and Songreds 1, 2, 3. As they hit the furlong pole, Mindy K and Susie 2 finding more on the lead. But Punchy Girl's coming up alongside now. Punchy Girl and Mindy K and Susie 2. Punchy Girl to win it.
Punchy Girl 14-1.
Mindy K and Susie.
Crazy.
With a crispy rider on board.
Typical Oaklawn.
Well, yesterday Oaklawn, when it was wetter, did not run like this. That horse on the lead was holding yesterday and driving people crazy.
All right, only out to Gulfstream, race number 10.
Gulfstream race number 10.
Kitten's Joy Stakes.
Yes, your favorite, or your likely favorite, scratched out of here, Mia Baggio or Mia Bago. I know David really likes the 3 Maui Strong. Maui Strong was my top pick in here as well. I will point out, walking in Memphis, I think only one of these 2 Cassie horses go to the lead. Walking to Memphis does have an angle there with the morning line as a long shot and puts Jaramillo aboard. So, you might want to watch out for that, and maybe a 3, 4, 5 try or exacta there is what I was looking at.
That would be the 5 would be your Mark Cohn horse.
Walking in Memphis, yes.
Yes. In the middle of the pouring rain. If it was raining today, it would be even better.
And I believe in that song, he did claim to be a Christian child.
He
or at
did.
least he was for the night.
For the night, yes.
Yes. That's a fun song.
It is. I've seen him twice. He does a good
Thankfully
show.
is growing up, which is what you want to see as a 3-year-old.
Samantha, very commentary while we get into this race.
Now, as far as a trip goes, last time at Tampa, he just sat mid-pack, and when he split horses and even kind of taken up doing so, he really shot down the lane very, very nicely. So we'll see how he can fare against, which is really competitive stakes horses in this group here. He's going to have to raise the bar some, but I think he's sitting on a very big race here, especially with the way some prices have been going in this latter half of the card. Now, the 6 test score, strictly the horse to beat, coming off that really nice Del Mar race. The winner that day won the Texas Turf Mile at Sam Houston next out. Flatters him quite a bit. His running style may not be that great for the way that this turf course plays, because it's a very fast course, but with a condensed field like this, and you have Tyler Gaffleone in the saddle, I think he'll put this horse in a very good position, and he is the horse to beat in this race, as we're a few moments away from starting that coast-to-coast pick 5, a low 15% takeout, $1 minimum, no computer-assisted wagering players here in this event.
Coming up next, Oldie, we have a crazy race. It's Santa Anita. 13 horses going down the hill on the turf.
Yes, Justin and I have analyzed that and overanalyzed it and then reanalyzed it again.
Right, Justin. We'll have a fair amount of time to go through that as we get to the 5 o'clock hour here, East Coast wise. We've got, let's see, after this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races left. The dog is bugging me because he wants in.
As long as the dog's not meowing, you're all good. But nobody here likes the 1 horse. I'm only pointing out that it's either enter Da Dragon or it's Enter Dad Dragon. I'm not sure which one. Any thoughts there, Chris?
No, it's no. Come on, it's Enter the Dragon. It's
well,
Enter the
then
Dragon.
it's like it was named by one of the super fans with the Bears.
Yeah.
And that's exactly right, my friends.
The four, I thought the four had. I like the five. The value on the five is amazing. All day, have to, got to be there. 13-1. Jaramillo gonna send. Hope to take a long way. I thought the 6 looked tough here. Test score. I had the 6 over the 3 over the 5. In some combo. And the 4. So 6, 3, 5, 4, 6, 5, 3. I can't remember, but the value on the 6, I just don't know if it's gonna get there. We'll see.
I had the 6 and 4th. It was if I had 4 picks here. I was 3, 4, 5, 6.
This Peter Earth's shipping in is taking money.
I know it's taking money. It's got Saya as a board, but it broke its maiden last time out on the lead.
Ooh. Who is that?
What happened?
Horse was on 2 legs. The back 2.
Who?
I wasn't sure if it kicked the cameraman and what we were actually seeing was the cameraman moving, not the horse.
Well, the horse was off both front feet.
Okay.
Into line goes Maui Strong. Tiz Dashing will be next. Now, walking in Memphis.
Walking with my feet on.
Waiting for test score from the outside. Coco
With my
Cool.
feet 10 feet off a Beal.
Coco Cool and the Kitten's
Jessica
Joy.
Biel.
They're in the gate.
They're in the gate.
The one tried to go a little early there. I grabbed it as it was.
They're racing in the
And then it
Kitten's
hopped
Joy
to start.
Stakes. Excellent start for Charlie's to Blame. He hung a length and a half on him at the start. In between horses, Tiz Dashing with Walking in Memphis getting started on the
Giddier
outside.
was at the angle of the
Wait for
camera.
this Maui Strong from Test Score, then Coco Cool. The one at the back in the yellow colors is Entered the Dragon. In the run to the first turn, it's Charlie's to Blame in front
Dragon.
early. Up on the outside, Walking
There's
in
your
Memphis
answer.
is now second. Maui Strong is at the inside and now third from Tiz Dashing in the 2-path fourth. Headstrong behind them when Entered the Dragon. Just ahead of him is the favorite Test Score. And out the back, the trailer is Coco Cool.
Maui Strong sitting a great
trip.
trip.
Less than 6 furlongs to negotiate.
Mhm.
You have Charlie's to Blame to catch. You lead 3 parts of length. Walking in Memphis is there second. 3 wide. Tiz Dashing is now third. At the inside, it's a Patient Junior Alvarado on Maui Strong in fourth, followed by Gaffleon on Test Score in fifth. Outside goes Coco Cool, and the trailer remains Entered the Dragon. They went the half in 47-3, and they get ready to swing to the far turn now. Up front, Charlie's to Blame. In front, but only narrowly. Right alongside, Walking in Memphis is second. Out 3 wide, Tiz Dashing is third. Maui Strong fourth and trying to keep pace with the top horses. Then back to Test Score and Coco Cool. The trailer is Entered the Dragon. The leader, Charlie's to Blame. 3/4, 111-1. Charlie's to Blame is in front. Walking in Memphis is second. Looking to get off the inside. Maui Strong needs a seam. Outside of him, Tiz Dashing, and they're on their way home. It's Charlie's to Blame. He's 1/8 of a mile out and 2 on top. From between horses, Maui Strong charging to try to go get him. They come past the 8th pole.
Come
Maui
on,
Strong
3,
trying
get
to
him.
Get Charlie's to Blame.
Come on, get
Charlie's
him.
to Blame and Maui
Get
Strong.
him.
Charlie's to Blame
Get
just
him.
in front. Maui Strong surging. Charlie's to Blame.
No.
Oh,
Ugh.
Charlie's to Blame turned away Maui Strong with Test Score third and 140-2.
that was brutal.
It sucks because, Oldie, we talked, I know you and I handicapped that race quite a bit.
Yeah.
And the 5 was going to go and didn't get the lead. And look, the 2 wire the field with Luis Saez at 3-1. Like, Jaramillo got the horse out. He tried to sit off, which I don't know, that was fine. But Maui Strong said, great trip.
Yeah.
Just couldn't pass, man. Oh, that was heartbreaking.
Peter Urton shipping in gets the job done. Odds cut in half off the morning line there.
Peter Urton for certain.
Peter Urton for certain with his Brittany Urton. All right.
Yeah, the 5, Mike, was such a mess there in the stretch, brother. I'm with you. That sucked. Darn, Oldie, that was close.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right,
Oh.
out to Santa Anita with this crazy race down the hill here. You guys got 12 minutes to go through this.
Yeah, so there's also, for those of you who play the $2 pick six, isn't there a large carryover today as well? I believe it's about 52,000.
That's not large.
It's large for a $2 pick six.
No, it's not. We used to get 500,000.
Okay, but your pools aren't going to be like that. It's like 3 days worth of carryover right now.
Yeah, well, back 15,
Are you,
20 years.
Are you talking about a turf? Are you talking about Turf Paradise again? Carryovers?
No,
Santa Anita. Santa Anita back in the day, 15, 20 years ago, every Saturday was $1 million guarantee in the pick six. And they didn't have.
I know Scotty was hoping Scotty was hoping that was going to come back, right? But it hasn't really. It seems like the excitement and the intrigue to the pick six player isn't there at Santa Anita.
Well, it's because there's a pick five now and a pick four. 20 years ago there was a pick six and that was it. So just a different landscape in terms of the wagering. And as we've all seen with handle, not going up.
with Raina's handle.
Pick six carryover is 56,186. The nice thing at Santa Anita is when there's a carryover, they don't tax you at 25%. Like they do.
All right, so Justin and I both we discussed this, but the 3 and the 6 were horses we were both very interested in. 3 wins the race, Sim. The 6 is going to sit a great trip right behind the 10, speed wise. And if the 10 can't hang on, I prefer those horses to the 4, the favorite here.
Yeah, I think I probably had the 6 on top, running a mile in my shoes. JJ jumps on, right, Oldie, for Mullins, raced last out. Didn't run, but, backed up, was in the 10 post, down at Del Mar, broke in. Probably not a great trip. I didn't get a chance to watch the video, but you look at those other efforts. It hasn't gone down the hill, but at least showed speed sprinting there, Oldie. So I think finds a good spot off the pace for the 10. So who else did you? Oh, you mentioned the 3. Why don't you talk about the 3?
Duly noted, undefeated horse, done it all on dirt and synthetic, comes to turf, but if you look, the turf tab actually is pretty similar to the dirt and synthetic tab. It's just, and it has good numbers going 5, 5.5, and 6. And then it jumps to a mile 70 and a mile and a quarter and a 16th. But, I think Justin, both you and I thought this horse might be okay at 6.5 going down the hill.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it probably does. I mean, I don't know. I mean, my worry is just the speed. Oldie is my only concern, right? So, but I don't disagree with you. It's going to have to work out a trip.
For sure. And I think that the 7's got a little bit of a look. We talked about that first time for Mullins. I'm probably using that underneath. I'm probably going to put a try together here with the 3 and 6 on top. So let's do that. I'm going to clear what my win numbers were here. And I'm going to take the 4 and the 11 out of there. And let's reorganize here. And that puts us at 3, 6, 3, 6, 11. And then pretty much all in the last. I'm going to add the 7 here. I think the 10 has a shot at second. I'll do maybe something like that. I will mention the 9 as well, the long shot, does like to find second or third. But for me,
Yeah,
it
I
was
thought that horse also had a bit of. I thought the 9 had a little luck, Oldie. I mean, it's such a great price. Actually, taking a little bit of money for Callahan. It's a tough race because nobody's won down the hill before, and the 9 has shown promise down the hill with 2 seconds and a third, which is what I thought was the most interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, has the experience going 6.5. I guess maybe they're not down the hill, but does have experience going 6.5, kind of sitting off the pace. Going to be an outside post, but probably. I would say probably could stock from out there. I mean, it's probably not a bad trip, to be honest. So, yeah, I would agree on the 9. That would be, from a price perspective, definitely a good long shot.
I'm going to go 3, 6, 3, 6, 7, and then go bigger in the last there, I think. Leg.
The start here of the Turf Pick 3. The ones
That's a good point too.
I'm playing the Turf Pick 3 here, and let me pull up what I had here. I had the 1, 3, and the 4.
So completely opposite of us.
Mm-hmm. I believe the 1's a scratch, right?
This is not the start of the Turf Pick 3. Turf Pick 3 starts in the next race.
Yes, that's correct. Sorry. Good. Because I don't want to be opposite of all you guys.
The math wasn't adding up.
Back-to-back turf races, which is rare. They don't usually do that at 70, but going down the hill here and then at a mile in the next.
We got the last at Tampa about to go off. Flavian Pratt on a Chad Brown favorite. Currently at 1-1, or as you would call it, even money.
That's what everybody calls it.
The 10 is actually the top win there, or top win percentage as well at 61%.
For Sappy and his Joseph.
For Sappy and his Joseph. You also have Shogun as McGahee in this race.
And they are off there at Tampa.
Shouted by Red Wind to the outside. Like 4 back to the bar, they get off the blue colors. 2.5 after that. Willie Marsh's second lap. You're the Trinity. It's going to breathe. 23-2 is the opening quarter mile time. The big long shot. Serious light. It takes him out of back stretch of length in front. On the outside. Changa stays toward the inside third of her. Good hole was just 2 lengths off the top. That kept Silver Moonlight. Big out, racing in tandem with 9 million years. They're 5th and 6th, and about 4.5, 5 off the lead. 47-3 was the opening half mile time. Serious Light, Daniel Centeno taking a bad far turn. The lead still about a length. He's Queen in second. Silver Moonlight starts to rev the engine out 3 deep. Down the inside is Lopachenko. Dreaming of Adams trying to get off the inside is currently being held in by the favorite Not a Million Years. They wind around that turn. Serious Light still there. The lead's down to a half length though. Silver Moonlight pressing right up alongside as they come to the quarter pole. Meanwhile, Not a Million Years is moving 4 wide with Dreaming of Adams 3 wide. 4 of them fan across the track as they come to the top of the stretch. Serious Light on the inside. Not a Million Years. Silver Moonlight right between them. Those 3 now with the 8th of a mile left to go. Not a Million Years on the outside grabs the lead. Silver Moonlight back to second. Late run from Novara. And between horses, Dreaming of Adams 16 pole. Not a Million Years. Novara charging late on the outside. Not in a million years. Flavia comes to the floor.
Not in a million years.
Yeah, not a big surprise there. Flavian's not coming out to Tampa Bay without a winner there, for sure. All right, let's get out to Santa Anita.
These down the hill races are fun, for sure. And Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like outside speed can be dangerous down the hill because of the way that kind of turn from the chute to the main track.
Well, I mean, the way this works, you've got a slight left turn and then a slight right turn and then a left turn, right? The way you go down the hill here. So post positions aren't really compromised here, and outside is not bad. So you get to post 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you do it right, you can run straight all the way down before the cutover.
And then when they come around that final turn, they like scoot around it. They don't.
Sure, but it all depends on how they handle the crossover.
Right. Which we all know is, the Moncton crossover is much more dangerous.
Jessica Pfeiffer up here on the
San Diego
hillside
one.
turf course as
Moncton
the horse
crossover
and the number 6
is
run a mile in
dirt
the shoes.
over a
This is a filly who can get a
asphalt
little
road.
bit hot and a little bit anxious. So Juan Hernandez chose to bring her up very fast and quick.
Jessica here. Well, we get to the gate, but the 6 here, the top pick, Jeff Bullins, Juan Hernandez. I don't think Juan's won a race today.
Usually get hot if you do see a little bit of lather on.
Yeah, Chris, we should add Moncton to the list of tracks. We need to get video authorization for race replays.
I'm pretty sure Moncton would give us whatever they want. I feel like Moncton's coming up soon.
I do too. That's why I brought it up. But and they did retweet us when we were talking about.
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't they?
Yes.
The problem is we can't bet on the Moncton races. It's just
It's like watching a Sam Houston race.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, have you guys seen the amount of the top 2 and 4th quarter horse trainers have all tested positive for bad stuff?
Right. So they were putting the stuff in themselves and they tested positive, or their horses did?
No, they were using stuff that's class 1 stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why they haven't done the awards and blah, blah, blah. It's Texas trainers and a low sal trainer.
I mean, are you surprised?
I'm surprised because, these things aren't like too difficult to catch, but why would they be doing those things? So.
Well, I would say that I did see that there was some new testing technology that just cleared too. So
yeah. Well, you got Mullins on the 6, and then the other Mullins is the 7.
There we go. Maybe Flatterer can be our Moncton correspondent.
Sure. We could
His
use
favorite
one.
timber track.
I'm going to take a flyer on the 7 here. Entertainment wager.
Miss Roberts. First time Jeff Mullins. All right, before we run out of time here,
Who's coming forward?
the Oaklawn play that I mentioned is the 7 to the 7 and 4.
Oaklawn.
In a double.
7 to the 7 and 4.
and
That double.
You Dutch however you can there. I'm just talking about time wise.
And they're off. Lovin' on the Run is out alertly. September Magic is up close in the opening stages. And here's Mysticism, who's faster than both and sprinting clear. Run a Mile in My Shoes now a joint second. At the rail comes Wordplay. Miss Monarch Bay is just outside of them, alongside September Magic, who broke on top and is now 5 lengths off the lead. That group is followed by Cornelia Fort, who is a length and a half in front of Not a Sinner. Lovin' on the Run just went by that rival, racing 3 lengths clear of Venganza, who is now 10 or 12 lengths off the lead. Miss Roberts is next. Then it's a big gap to the 2 trailers, Great 48 and Duly Noted. They're coming toward the quarter pole and Run a Mile in My Shoes, looming up alongside of this pace setter, Mysticism at the top of the stretch. 2 lengths back to Wordplay, angling out for the drive in third. Behind that group comes Cornelia Fort in fourth. Down on the inside, Venganza. Venganza is moving very nicely on the inside, as is from the back. Here's Miss Roberts. Miss Roberts finds the seam and is coming after Venganza. Venganza or Miss Roberts.
Yes.
Here is the line. Venganza. Both finished well. Miss Roberts was going with her, and then it's a photo for third, Not a Sinner, and Wordplay.
Oldie, that's the horse I brought up. Remember earlier we were talking about that I think there's a morning line angle. Yeah, I went off at 4 to 1.
Yeah, that was the one that I thought had been caught a bunch of times in the stretch, and that time wasn't. But it had been down the hill. All right, we have Oaklawn race 8.
Fairgrounds. Let's go. What time? When's Oaklawn? Oh, right now. Yeah, go ahead, Oli.
Right now. And so this was the race sim that I was talking about, with the 7 just running off the screen here.
Yep.
So if that happens, and then you get the 7 in the next, and the 4 who's top pace here. I didn't really like Fibber there, but if Moonlight Lady takes to the dirt with no other real pace here, it could be a watch out there. Was my thought.
Did we cover that? What we covered that?
We did, yeah.
Oaklawn race 9. I was on the 217. It looks like.
Baby walking up next.
The 2 scratch. Tanya scratch.
All right, they're going.
Got my double in, Oldie.
Right.
We're waiting for the 7.
Yeah.
Too bad.
The 4-7 double is paying 19 to 1 right now.
Clear Echo will be the last.
Or 7-4, I mean.
Sure. Native Moonshine goes in. Clear Echo to the outside post. We're ready to go.
They're ready to go.
And it's post time.
And Laurel. From the inside, Rhino Wrecker was off a little bit slow, is making up some ground to stop the pace of the early stages. Strike Bridge on the lead with Money Struck. These two hook up. As
1 to
Wrecker
5.
is taken back to third, placed in a good position after the half-step slow get away from the gate. 190 is outside of him. There's a gap of 3 lengths back to Shea Whiz. It's a rainy day to the inside. The Native Moonshine, the great party of the street.
My video is running in slow motion right now. Actual slow motion.
Strike Bridge goes up as the 1 to 5 favorite and goes to
He got hammered at the end.
from the group. It's Strike Bridge going well under Megahertz, 2.5 lengths ahead. Money Strike all in right now. Second, Rhino Wrecker 6 lengths from the top as they're very strung out. Shea Whiz is making a move, passing a couple runners, but has a lot of work to do. It's going to be tough to reel in Strike Bridge today. Strike Bridge off the turn has increased the leading margin to 4 as he comes down the lane. Money Strike in the second position. Shea Whiz is mounting a rally for Will Adamant. Strike Bridge, furlong to go, is asked to go. Shaywin's coming pretty fast here. Strike Bridge, 16th to go, is asked for his best. Shaywin's second, making up a little bit of ground, but Strike Bridge is still clear, and he's going to win it. Strike Bridge wins it in workmanlike fashion. Shaywin's second best. Party of the Streets third. Rhino Wrecker fourth.
So if the 4 wins, it's 20-1 in the next. Off 1 to 5 there.
All right.
No, just flash down to 17-1 again.
Fairgrounds, race number 6. And then we'll get out to the Holy Bull.
So, Justin, what did you have here at Fairgrounds?
Yeah, so
Nash.
Nash taking all that money, man. That horse is getting absolutely crushed, which it probably should respectfully probably take money. You know, it's Brad Cox off a big layoff, horse show class in the past. Did burn some money though, but not at this level. That was versus tougher oldie. So
yeah,
and then went on the shelf, you know, and it raced in grade 1 and grade 2. So I actually think Nash probably tough. They're showing up here. I just think they found a good spot to bring this horse back. The horse that I really liked, and so I'd play exact the box, and I actually think the horse might be able to win. So I put the 3 on top, Oldie Sneed. So not in the picks, but Brandon Walsh, Loveberry Rides. Like, scroll down Oldie for me, just because I think I put my. Oh, it didn't go in there. Okay, give me a second. Still have my notes. So Loveberry Rides. Right. So this raced at Fairgrounds last winter, right? And was at Churchill, Kentucky, and won in 50 and then won back to back in the 68. And then they raced in a gun runner and ran a good race, but then they went on layoff. Now comes back and, you know, gets to 8.5. At Keeneland, that race, only when you look, didn't necessarily, you know, I tossed that race. I mean, raced well last out. So I think this horse can still improve. But I did think Nash would be tough. I play exact the box with them both just to be safe.
Yeah, so Nash was actually cross-honored at Oaklawn on Friday and was an AE. And I had written notes similar to what you just said about the horse. There, I also talked about the works a little bit as well, because I was able to watch a few of the works. So, you know, I think that that Nash is ready to fire here. But
yeah,
you know,
I agree.
You know,
Nash. We talking Nash Bridges here?
We're talking Kevin Nash, I think.
Well, Nash Bridges, I'm talking about the old Don Johnson show.
No, he talking Kevin Nash from the NWO.
Exactly.
Who did he used to hang out with? Razor Ramon? Was it him and Razor? Were they buddies? Who did Kevin Nash?
They were buddies, and they actually were buddies with Walter Payton, believe it or not.
The horses are approaching.
Well,
John Dooley letting us
They spent a bunch of time here in Chicago at the strip clubs here, which they were very well known for.
But you've never been to any of those, right?
I would have been too young.
I do like the Daily Double. Oldie, who did you like in the Fairgrounds Stakes race? I liked the 11 in the next race. Was who I liked in our preview show picks in Fairgrounds race 7.
Yeah, no.
Do you like the 6? I think.
I thought the 11. No, I don't think I actually handicapped this for the preview show, but I actually agree with you on the 11.
Yeah, I think to run a big race from the 3 and the 4 into the 11. That's how I played it. The 10 at a price could run, but I think it's more of a vertical horse.
Home Tigers. Jaime Torres with Uxball.
You can flip back, Oldie.
Edgar Morales. San Zero coming up. Joins Uxball. Sneed. Jared Loveberry riding for double on the card. Now, next Nash. Going
Hernandez for Brad Cox. The Wild Bull Godolphin 4-5 on Nash. Nash loaded the couple back. Brian Hernandez Jr. with Will Take It. One more. No white flags.
Willie, I'm not betting the outcome of the Super Bowl. I've got a 60% profit boost that won't be determined on the outcome. More
9-1 right now on the 411 double.
Now, 19-1 on no white flags.
Yeah, I like it.
Nash.
What's the 3?
They're in the game.
Sneed to the 11
Yeah.
is 21-1.
There. Nash, Oak Sparkly. Soju Sneed will take it with toward the inside. San Siro Upswell and glided closer toward the rail by Bedford. No white flags has dropped back to last. It's Nash and toward the inside Sneed to the early lead now for Jared Buttery, and Sneed takes the top. Colby Hernandez and Nash second on the outside at the sticks in the head for Aqueduct. San Siro is running a third and a half like 2. Will take it fourth for Brian Hernandez Jr. Upswell for Jaime Torres running second to last, and no white flags trails the sextet. The opening quarter for Sneed, 24.25 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So Craig leads the way. It's Sneed in front. On the outside, it's Nash. First runs is the grade 1, Woody Stevens for Nash, who stays in close proximity to the pace, and San Siro looks to creep in from the red. Will take it is running in fourth. Down toward the inside, and the white flags remains last. Sneed, Nash, San Siro will take the top ball, and finally, no white flags. Half mile in 48.03 seconds. This is 3 furlongs from home. Sneed continues to hold on to a short lead as Nash is now level. It's Nash.
You just need the race to end right now, Justin.
As will take it as
I know that 3 looks like he can't give it up though.
It's only a short lead for Nash. On the outside, will take it. Steve Levitt has dropped back, and San Siro slip through for Equinedge.
That 2 gonna win.
7 seconds. It was a bold stroke.
So long shot. Yeah, 5-2.
Final Fairgrounds furlong. Will take this second. Nash has dropped back to third, and Sneed is fourth. Upswell on the front side, and San Siro striding away. San Siro scores by 5 from Will.
They're loading. They're loading over at Gulfstream.
Okay.
Who'd you take? I just played a couple bucks on Burning Glory. I didn't like the
next one up is
race.
I love Tappan Street here.
Burning Glory and Burnham
I'm
Square.
surprised it's the
You're
favorite.
getting 2-1. Okay.
I mean, 2-1's not bad. I'm just surprised.
Burnham Square, Edgard Zayas for Ian Wilkes to take the
Remember,
outside.
I also have a bet with David here on the on whether the 2-horse finishes in the money or
They're
not.
in the gate.
Oh, that's right. On this race or the next?
Yes, this one. And then we have another
one.
bet in the
Off
next
in
race.
the Holy Bull. Tappan Street from the middle was away quickly with guns loaded moving on his outside. These two race on. Tapping on the brakes pretty severely was Ferocious. He had to get out of the spot and sits down at the inside. Meanwhile, it's Kinetic Control who's the one who fired through inside to take the lead. Kinetic Control leads by a length and a half. Guns loaded is second. Ferocious has taken a stronghold. He's now third. Tappan Street is fourth behind what appears to be a pretty lively early tempo. Settling at the inside, he's not joking, in front of Burning Glory, and Burnham Square is last. The opening quarter was 23-2. They
Guess we're going to find out if Guns Loaded
Kinetic
can
Control
race.
leads by half a length. Guns Loaded is second. Ferocious is still
Yeah.
a keen third, outside Tappan Street, inside Burnham Square. From between horses, he's not joking, and Burning Glory is last. The Holy Bull field separated by 4.5 lengths through the opening half mile. It's
Tappan
Guns Loaded
Street
on
needs
the
to stop
outside to
running
put ahead
into
in
people,
front. That
too.
half mile was 47-3. Kinetic Control is right back at him from second. From between horses, Ferocious has clear racetrack now, and he's on the attack. Ferocious sent into action on the far outside is Tappan Street as they round the far turn. The two favorites try to go get Guns Loaded. Guns Loaded has just lost the lead to Ferocious, but he's fighting back toward the inside. Tappan Street is driven and starts to gain 3 wide. Trying to run home from the back is Burning Glory as they race to the first finish line. Messiah is called on Tappan Street and got a big kick, and he strides to a length and a half lead from the outside. Burnham Square tries to bridge the gap, and he starts starts to gain a bit of ground. Ferocious is flattening out. Off the turn in the stretch drive. Burnham Square under a full head of steam, and he runs by to take the lead with a 16th to go.
Wow.
Tappan Street is fired, but he's second
Sorry,
best
Mike.
to Ian Wilkes trainee Burnham Square, who wins the Holy Bull going away under Edgard Zayas.
Yeah, the
Second is
trainer
Tappan
of
Street. They were well clear.
right,
Loading
so
Glory, who was third.
70%.
Fourth,
The bet was that David
143
would stop
and 3.
betting if the two didn't finish in the money.
Did the
The
two
two
finish in the
fin-
money, Oli?
the two
Oli,
just
where did
finished
two?
fourth.
Where did it finish?
Fourth.
It did.
Yes. But he could win
yeah.
Scotty's watch in the next race. That's why people have to watch the weekend preview show. You don't get content like that elsewhere.
All right, we're on to Santa Anita, the Grade 3 Megahertz Stakes. That horse weighed about 800 pounds. Tiniest little, the Zenyatta of the turf courses.
The Zenyatta. All right, so the 1 was my top pick here, Justin, and I think you like the 4. Right?
Yeah, it was 4-6-1. When yes, but I like your 1 at the price, Oldie. So keep talking to me.
So I was, let's see, the megahertz. I was 134 here. The 3 for Market and is glad here with Frazier aboard. Winner of 2 in a row against 60s and 62 SORs at a mile.
But you have the
moving
3
up
on
in
top
class.
or the 1?
I had the 1, then the 3, then the 4.
Tell me about the 1 first.
All right, so former Chad Brown transferred to Mike McCarthy, not off a claim, looks like a private sale of some sort. Grade 1 place, Grade 3 winner. Didn't run poorly in that Grade 1 QE2 at Keeneland, been off for a little over a year, which sometimes in these private sales happens too. Has a positive work note from Bluegrass Dan here. And McCarthy's been training very well, and his horses have been moving forward. You don't often take a horse off of Chad Brown and see it improve, but if it just, kind of gets a little worse, it's probably still better than this field.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's the top pick too, right? I'd probably put Mahina on top, Oldie. I was kind of 4 or 6 when I first looked at this. I like your 1 though. 6 is taking money. I mean, 1 3 back in a 58, and then has run well versus tougher and ran really good last out. So horse looks fit. It's a small field. That's my only concern just from a pace perspective. But cutting back to go 8, but the horses run really well at 8 furlongs. So the 6 is run really well, the 3, the 4, the 1, right, Oldie. So yeah, but Mahina probably be my top pick.
All right, Mahina's your top pick. Mine is the 1, Liguria. Sure, that's about as close as I'm going to get to pronouncing that right. And we're still 11 minutes out here. Doesn't look like we have much in between either. But let's watch the race sim at least in the meantime. I mean, you have some big prices on some of these high win percentages. here, like the 7 and the 5 Omaha Girl.
Yeah, I know. I haven't really figured them out, Oldie. I mean, it's tough from a pace perspective.
Yeah, those were my concerns, and I think the 4 is better, but and I think the 4 is more tactical. But if the 4 doesn't go, and the 7 breaks slow like it has been doing, and then rushing up, could the 5 get an easy lead here for George and his Papadromo here?
I don't know. I mean,
It might maybe carry them a long way on the front
I mean,
end.
Bays did last out in the 72 Oldie and 9 furlongs, so you know, it hasn't necessarily performed as well as 8, but it hasn't been on the lead really when it's been at 8 furlongs. So I know that's where if the 5 gets easy lead, you could be right. I do agree with you.
Let's see here. So the system wants to single the 5 Pilot Commander, the Baffert that's dropping back into allowance company in the next. I'm just looking to see recency. I mean, the 6 is not bad. But I know you and I looked through this as well. The 7 was the one you and I both liked in race 9.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. That's a
crazy morning line. Yeah.
I mean, speed dangerous. I mean, and that Menendez is gonna have that horse ready, I think, will he?
I agree. So if you look, guys, this horse is 20-1 on the morning line, 5-2 on the E morning line, but 22%. It's a long shot, and you know it has some huge works for Mendez here since coming back to Southern California after running in a stakes race as first-time starter at Turf Paradise and gets a state-bred company here. And appears to be lone pace here. So that was kind of Justin in my my thinking there. You know, I would probably add this 5 here. I'm going to drop the favorite in the first leg, or the morning line favorite in the first leg, and take the shot there. It's either that or you go. How good do I think Pilot Commander is? That's the question.
How deep is your love, Oldie?
Yes, how deep is my love?
I'll give you a Bee Gees reference there.
Thank you for setting me up there. Maybe I should do some jive talking. But you know, if you're trying to make more money here, yeah, you drop the Baffert here. But I might go double single and go all here.
I was 1-3-4 here. 1-3 were my A's, and the 4 was the B.
There you go, double single.
And the Turf Pick 3, which starts here.
Yes, it does actually start here.
1-3 A's, and the 4 was the B. I didn't have a middle ticket. It was 1-3-4, 9-3-7, 7-6-8-2 at $6 base, and 1-3 with 9 with 7-8-6, 7-6-8-2 at a $21 base for $276 total.
And in this race, I Justin and I both like the 5 astronomer here.
Yeah, I all together.
So I do think the 2 has a shot on the front end. The 2 or the 1, somebody has a shot on the front end here. But there is possibly a lot of pace.
Chris, who do you like in that race?
Which one?
That turf race, the race 8.
Race 8, is that second leg? Second leg of the turf
Yeah,
pick.
second leg.
Second leg of the turf pick 3, I had 9 is an A and 3 and 7 is B's.
All right. Anita getting close here. We're at 4 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes to Wapner.
And then we'll get out to Fairgrounds for their stakes race. You guys might want to pivot to Fairgrounds here because these guys are going to go on top of each other. Fairgrounds, well, they're 10 minutes out. So
they're 10 minutes out. Oaklawn's 13 minutes out. We got a while.
They were 5:34 and 5:35. So a little bit of spacing, and then we'll get to the Oakland Stakes and wrap it up with the Gal Stakes.
I'm leaving you guys here shortly because I gotta go. So probably after Santa Anita race.
Basketball or baseball?
Basketball.
Has
basketball.
Your boy come off the injured list?
He back. He was good. He scored 12 points last week. We lost 27-21 versus best team. We were by far better, so it's good to have him back.
All right.
He got some rebounds. Yeah, he was good. I know I was actually sitting here making the lineup. I need to get back to that.
Triple-double maybe tonight?
Maybe.
Jay, no, Scotty hasn't actually given me his actual watch yet. But it is up for grabs. David could win it if Queen's MG finishes out of the money in the next race.
It'll be like his Casio watch.
With a little calculator that you can push the buttons on.
Mm-hmm. The one I had in junior high.
Yeah, I love that thing.
Yeah.
The old calculator watch.
The one at 1 o'clock where we could get at 1 o'clock where you get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 if you froze it at the right time.
You could also cheat in math class with the calculator watch.
Dude, I cheated in college. I had an 886 computer. I did all my math stuff there. The next year, the guy was like, "You got to show your work." And I got there early, and I brought a printer with me. Plug it into the wall. Here you go, buddy. He was not happy.
It's post time for the Megahertz. She was a tiny filly with a huge heart and a ton of talent. Megahertz. They're moving into line.
I believe finished second twice in Oldie at your Arlington.
Saratoga coming up.
Yeah.
Mahina will be next.
So she was the minor.
And Mucho Macho Girl completes the line.
Her first foal was named Cousin Hertz.
We're in the gate. Movement from Big Hug. And they're off. Big Hug stumbled at the start. Sariha and Rashmi. Rashmi goes to the front. Omaha Girl is showing good speed up alongside. They're followed by Mucho Macho Girl moving into third. Sariha fourth. Then Mahina.
Looks like the 4 is content to let the 5 go there.
And Big Hug is at the back of the field. Into the first turn, and Omaha Girl crosses over and clears, leads it by 3 lengths. Rashmi is tracking comfortably in second, racing 2 in front of Sariha and Mucho Macho Girl, who are right next to one another. A gap of 3. Mahina is unhurried at this stage, 4 in front of Liguria, and Big Hug is 15 lengths or so.
And that horse really moving.
Omaha Girl.
Yeah,
Omaha Girl.
probably
the
way too
leader
fast.
to the half-mile pole. Frankie Dettori and Rashmi 3 lengths back in second.
Frankie and his
Sarita is
Dettori.
wanting to get going on the inside with Mucho Macho Girl in the yellow colors 4th. 3 more back to Mahina, still 5th, 7 lengths off the lead. Then Liguria and Big Hug at the back. Omaha Girl a length and a half. Rashmi looming large second, and Sariha is still under a nice hold. Sariha's got
Maybe not.
3.5 off the pacemaker. Mahina has saved every inch of ground. She'll cut the corner as the field turns for home. Here comes Sariha on the outside, along with Rashmi.
Come on, 6.
Rashmi, who has the lead. Rashmi's in front. Mahina is on the move in between horses. Liguria is next. Sariha did not go on, and it's Rashmi by 3.5. And Rashmi, powerful performance in the Megahertz.
We'll take
No
that.
doubt
Yeah, should have
about
put the exact
Mahina
there.
and
I
Liguria.
switched to the 6 over the 4. That's all right.
All right, Oldie, over to you as we get out
I'm
here.
leaving. I gotta go.
All right, man. Good luck with basketball. Keep that kid.
Yeah, but the 11 here is oldie where we landed, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good luck, guys.
All right, man. Have a good one. We'll see you next week. Justin Sampson out. Oldie and I taking you to the last 3 races on our schedule today. Oldie, Fairgrounds race number 7.
Yes, Fairgrounds race number 7. This was covered on the weekend preview show as well. Fairgrounds race number 7. Justin liked the 11, and then he was 110-4-3 here. And it looks like, Chris, you had 6-1-2 here.
I did. I like the 6 here. Again, Jose Ortiz been destroying it there. Captain Obvious, nothing crazy there, but just that was the pick for me.
And the 1 scratch, so it'd be just 6-2.
Mm-hmm.
Probably pay pretty decently as an example there, if you're right.
Getting ready to go to the gate here. 4 minutes to go. We're at the post parade here. And then Oldie, right after this, we'll get out to Oaklawn for race 9, where we have a live double, and then the last race at Gulfstream Park.
Yes. As well, we have so looking.
Oldie, we got to remember when we talk to Scotty Tuesday night, we got to talk about the Grade 1 gamble.
Okay.
We missed it last Tuesday.
All right. So the system thinks the 12 will be on the lead. And will fade by the stretch. And then it'll be the 10, 4, so 4, 11, 10, and 6. Not a bad try if you're inclined there.
Nope.
Four is 7-2. The 6 is your favorite at 2-1. The 11 is 3-1, and the 10 is 19-1 with Jared Loveberry aboard as a pickup mount.
Picking it up.
And putting them down. Big Trouble. Let's look at Big Trouble for Greg and his Foley. 21% for off the layoff. Another horse that's shortening up here from a mile. Does have a stakes race at 5.5. in the last 8 races, 1 for 10 lifetime.
It looks like Oldie are Oaklawn and Gulfstream races may be going off pretty close to each other.
Well, we should obviously go to the one we can show. But, Fairgrounds.
They're getting back there. They're on their way.
Yeah.
We got a comment from Gary here.
Mr. Clean.
Yeah, Gary, the problem is the notes get put in the day before. So we don't have,
He
control.
means that the pick's not adjusting, not the notes.
Sure.
I do actually, Gary, know that they're working on that. It's part of what they're doing to reconfigure how tote works, I believe, in the connection to Equibase. The first pace call is more accurate on the race sim than the, according to Scotty, than the pace number. The pace number is 72.5% accurate. So it is pretty impressive that it's more accurate on the race sim. Well, let's see where they are here at Fairgrounds.
They're making their way there.
They're making their way in the world today because it takes everything they've got.
Uh-huh.
Oh, your worries sure would help a lot. Yeah, they're still on the dirt, though. Probably another 2 or 3 minutes here. They may be going off on top of Gulfstream at the rate they're going.
Gulfstream is 12 minutes. They could be
7 minutes right now to race 12.
6 minutes, yeah, but they could be going on top of Oaklawn, who is at 2 minutes. So, no, Fairgrounds is going to go first. Then Oaklawn, then Gulfstream.
All right. So what's everybody doing on their Sunday with no football this week?
Well, I will be on train down in Fort Lauderdale watching the Pro Bowl games or the Best of Pawn Shops. One of the two.
Well, that answers my question of whether anybody actually watches the Pro Bowl games.
I may watch them.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather watch the Combine than the Pro Bowl.
Here we go. Fairgrounds.
In the gate. They're off in the Robert Bobby Kelly Memorial Stakes, and Aubrey was passed away. Accomplished girl broke sharp right there on the outside. His Speedy Traveler on the Whitney Red with the white cap, and it's Accomplished Girl who just needs a close-up Speedy Traveler, rightly Gene in the thick of it too. Running with the boys in tight quarters with the rail, like their Cupid's crush. They're well grouped as they enter the far turn. Non-violence is posted wide, but only 3 from the front. As they enter the far turn, they're packed like sardines. Aubrey coming up on the far outside, but for the inside, as they round the far turn, Big Trouble and High Class got squeezed back to last. And Speedy Traveler.
Well, the racing was right. The 12 is on the lead.
2.94 seconds. It's Speedy Traveler. Speedy Traveler leads as they turn for home. As Aubrey looks to a wide on the far outside. And right there between horses, Accomplished Girl. Down the center of the course is Cupid's Crush and High Class. They're coming down for the final furlong. It is Speedy Traveler. Right there, Accomplished Girl. Aubrey is running in third. On the far outside, Cupid's Crush and High Class. Non-violence into the inside, Big Trouble. They're close to home. It's Accomplished Girl. Accomplished Girl imposes Casey advantage and gets the win. Accomplished Girl over Speedy Traveler with Big Trouble Cupid's.
Did I have the 6, Oldie?
You did, I believe.
Well, there you go.
4 either scratched or didn't break at Oaklawn.
I know it's a short price, but you know, winners are winners.
I'm watching the wrong race. No wonder. Watching the last race at Oaklawn, I'm like, wait, I don't see a 4 there.
There we
And
go.
then I go back to look, and I was watching the replay of the last race on my phone.
Yeah, Jose there gets it done in the end. We'll take it 9-5. I believe the final price was there. Oakland Park here, oldie. We got doubles here into the 4 and the 7.
Yes, the 4 and the 7, but I don't think that they're circling around like they're going to wait for Gulfstream.
Gulfstream at 5:45. Gulfstream is 3 minutes to go, so you know, feel free to show what you want here.
That they just don't seem serious, like they're trying to move
Yeah,
towards
well,
the gate.
neither this Gulfstream either. They're galloping the horses right now, so this could be a war of attrition.
So I was 276 here, according to my notes. The Bradcock 7, the 2, the Queen's MG, and then my long shot here, my Denise, who should be running late. And maybe not on top here unless the pace melts, but you know, 4-piece late. I didn't like the 11, the current favorite, from that outside post going 1 turn at Gulfstream. It's too wide, even with speed.
Even with speed.
Even with speed. Am I wrong?
No, it just kind of rhymes.
I mean, you don't see a lot of horses win from an 11 post
No, you do not.
at Gulfstream. You also don't see a lot of dirt races with 11 horses in it.
Looks like Oaklawn's going off first.
All right.
Fibber to the inside post has got it. Moonlit Lady to post position at number 4. Pharaoh's Heart has taken her spot. Half the field's loaded. First Hill walking up to the gate.
Thank you all for joining. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll be back with you for the weekend preview show Thursday night. Coaching classes you can find on EquinEdge.com and Stretch Run next Saturday.
Here's Benedetta. We're ready to go in the American Beauty. And Lyra Tax was away last, then had to take up just a little tiny bit as they came out of the chute. The speedy Moonlit Lady on the lead today where she likes to be. Benedetta takes second with First Hill. Fibber is down on the inside at 2.5 or 3 behind. A length and a half to Pharaoh's Heart and 3 more to Tax.
5's not going to let us get an easy lead, though.
Here, Moonlit Lady challenged by First Hill, who's right on the nose here. These two hit the half mile, pull pretty much together. Benedetta gets a breather, takes back to third. Fibber draws level with her going into the turn. Then Pharaoh's Heart and Tax will have to pass the ball as 5 lengths to make up and is kept in the clear on the outside. 5/16 to go here. Battle continues between 2 long shots. Moonlit Lady and First Hill. Benedetta getting closer. Here comes Pharaoh's Heart in the 4 path. And Tax is going well by the leader. She catches the eye. Has not been asked for her best yet at the top of the lane. Here comes Benedetta.
Didn't shut the rail down.
She grabs it. Tax is asked to go now. Takes the second position.
7-7 double, Ole.
Mm-hmm.
That's for her best, approaching the 16th pole. Tax is moving up into second with Fibber, but it's Benedetta coming to the finish in the police show, red, white, and blue, and the American team.
I mean, not the biggest double, but still pays.
Yep, not too bad, buddy. We'll take it. Okay, out to Gulfstream Park, and we will wrap it up from here.
All right. Here we go.
Right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, while the 12th race is the final live race of the day, we certainly invite you to stick around and enjoy all the great entertainment options Gulfstream has to offer. We're a 7-day-a-week full-service facility here in Hallandale Beach, featuring the very best in casino opportunities, shopping and dining at the Village at Gulfstream. Great craft cocktails and nightlife next door at the Trackside Carousel Club. And, of course, if you're in the mood for more horse racing action, we've got you covered there as well with our Silk Simulcast Center. The 12th race, the Forward Gal Stakes, brought to you by Phasing Tipton, is next. 1 minute.
Now, does the Forward Gal have to be one from a forwardly placed horse?
Hello. Yeah.
They're going to waste a little more time here, it looks like.
Of course they are. That's what they do, right?
Yes.
Who are you on here, Oldie?
So the Queen's MG was my top pick, currently at 9-2. I also like I can't even say it. The 7 horse. Those were my top 2 picks. Brad Cox and Louis Saez on the 7.
I just can't believe the 11 is the top pick. I did like somewhat the 7. Brad Cox and Louis Saez here, 4-1.
The horses are.
That's exactly what I was just saying about it. I mean,
it's post time for the Forward Gal.
9-5 on the morning line.
Forward Gal Stakes brought
I thought, my Denise could get a piece at towards the end.
For all your horse buying needs.
Did win a nice stakes race at 8.5.
All right, we'll wrap it up from here, folks. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate you all. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll be back at it Thursday night with the weekend preview show, Road to the NHC, which will culminate with the guys out there in Vegas in March. And coaching classes at EquinEdge.com. Go ahead, sign up. It's free. Friday night's the best one. And stretch run next Saturday. Here we go.
All right, let's see if David gets possession of Scotty's watch here.
Nice.
End the line goes Eclata with Volatile ready now. Here's Beyond Belief. Frida.
That's Fletcher's secretary.
Stunner to the outside. They're at the post.
Thanks, Willie.
Thanks, Willie.
Runners away in
Thanks,
the Forward
Gary.
Gal Stakes presented by
Thanks,
Phasing
Flutter.
Tipton. It was a great start for Frida, who heads off for the early lead, moving between horses. Rojo Rita has speed, slamming on the brakes, went Beyond Belief, checked hard for racing room early. Unchained Elaine is a bit keen toward the inside as Stunner gets started on the outside. Then it's back to the Queen's MG.
The 9 went favorite there.
Belief. On her outside is Eclata. She's dropped better than 7 lengths off the lead, 2 in front of Justin Queso. Then it's a length and a half back to the team.
For the other Saffy Joseph.
Volatile is toward the back of the field as they make their way by the opening quarter in 22 seconds flat.
Queen's MG looks loaded, though.
Move on to the far turn. Rojo Rita has the lead by half a length. Stunner moves up on the outside second. The Queen's MG.
All I need is an in the money
3 wide into third, dropping back
finish there for Queen's MG to keep possession of the non-existent watch.
Draws within 4 lengths of the lead. Underway from the back. Here's Bravo on Justin Queso. They complete a half mile and a wicked 44-3. They're on their way home. Rojo
I was going to
has the
call it
lead.
a
Stunner
ridiculous
working hard to get by
44-3.
the Queens MG with every opportunity. Equinedge down the center and Unchained Lane still needs room. Eighth of a mile to
Come
go
on,
on the
Seven.
forward
Come
down.
on.
Equinedge charging hard at Stunner. In between, it's now
Come on,
the
Seven.
MG. They come past the 16th pole. Equinedge rallies forward. Brad Cox and Louis Saez win the forward gal for Stone Street. It's Equinedge, the winner. Stunner was second. The Queens MG third.
You
Unchained Lane
can't
ran
win
fourth.
races
Up
from
fifth
the
might
11
have been
post.
Frida with a high five.
Nope.
123-3.
Going one turn at Gulfstream. It just doesn't happen.
No.
Nice little boom there for you. Did that get bet down? I hope not. 4-1.
We'll take it.
I'll take
4-1.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. All right, guys. Thanks everybody for joining. Appreciate you all. We'll see you the weekend preview show Thursday night. Brother HG on Friday. Coaching classes Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday night is 7. It's the best. We have cocktails. We talk. We preach. We do all those kind of fun things, and then we'll be back here on Saturday for the stretch run. Go in. Oldie, final thoughts?
Just a great day of racing. We appreciate everybody showing up for us here and your participation in the chat. The way out, don't forget to like and subscribe to the show. Appreciate it, everybody.
And we're out.